will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. I'll barbecue your ass flat. I will cook your ass up so fast, and I'll tell them, well, I killed a cow out back, baby. You think Christ would eat somebody? He would never do that. I will. I'm ready to hang them up, gut them and skin them and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. And that's why I want the globalists to know. I will eat your ass first. I swear to God, if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to get my hands around your throat.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling, if someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Oh, what now?
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Baby girl. Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Oh, what now?
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you?
Are your
Move
feelings
her
hurt?
words down. Oh, girl, baby girl, don't even play.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl, I don't think.
We are gonna move and we're gonna take your words down.
I second that motion.
Miss Greene agrees to strike her words.
I'm not apologizing.
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Oh, what now?
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Baby girl.
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Oh, what now?
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Baby girl.
Bad built, bad built body. Bad butch body. Bleach blonde, bad butch body. Bad bleach blonde, bad butch body. No, because this is what y'all do. So I'm trying to get
Miss
clear.
Crockett, you're not recognized. Miss
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your yelling.
Don't want
Calm
me to
down.
Be,
Can
no,
you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all talk
Calm
noise.
down.
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Oh, what now?
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Baby girl.
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Oh, what now?
Bleach blonde, bad built butch body.
Now listen, if you have not subscribed to YouTube channel, do it right now. Do it today. And all you have to do is click the big red subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Whoa!
Goo goo gaga 1 2. Baby, I'm rich. I'm a rich baby. Baby, I'm rich. I'm a rich baby. Okay. I don't want applesauce, I want lamb. I ride Oshkosh, but goddamn, buy lamb while sucking on my thumb. I get baby bottle service in the club. I get fussy when the Benadryl is wearing off. Spot up on my head that is very soft. Only baby in the nursery to wear a watch. I was weaned from the teeth straight to air scotch. It's fine, I'm not driving. When they jingle keys and I stop crying, I get very wound by sounds. The wheels on the Benz go round and round. Money talks, the cow says moo. I weigh 10 pounds and I spend pounds too. I'm a coochie coo tycoon with a spaceship. I can say good night moon. Hey, wake up and I'm asking where the nip at. Credit and cash, it's a mixed bag. And my tree house, 6 bed, 6 bag. Then I got a guest tree house for your bitch ass. Rich, go go, gaga. I'm a rich baby. Baby, I'm rich. Go go, gaga. I'm a rich baby. Big bank, tiny little feet, grills in my mouth way before I had teeth. Big wheel with the real leather seats. I pull up to the bar like titty milk, neat. Size 0.5 on the Timbs. My birth cert says I'm him. My bib got gold in the trim. My crib costs more than your crib. First steps on the shores of Spain. My first words, more champagne. My neck can support these chains. Fuck board games, I'm about to board a plane. Candyland is real and I own it. Peanut brittle house, I foreclose it. Yeah. I throw hundreds and I throw fit. My goldfish made a real goldfish, yeah. Fly private, cried till they let me try pilot. Then I cried cause they let me nose dive it. Then I cried cause I'm not allowed to pilot. Then we died cause I am allowed to pilot. I get whatever I want. I just kicked a bunch of tenants out of Peppermint Swamp. Bye. Ask me how to get to the top. Start it, otherwise you'll never get squat. Cause I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rich baby. Generational wealth. Said baby I'm rich. Go gaga. I'm a rich baby. Said baby I'm rich. Go gaga. I'm a rich baby. I'm liquid. Baby I'm rich. Go gaga. I'm a rich baby.
This is a Swamp production. Yeah, grew up shrekking a donkey.
Hey, I see some soldiers from Star Wars. They trying to tell me that this is their swamp.
No, donkey. This is my swan, my swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan, my swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan, my swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan, my swan. Yeah, donkey. Came out of swamp, I'm donkey. Sipping that lean is boldly. Smoking that green is lovely. Yeah, yeah, donkey. What's in a bag, pumpy? We got a mag, pumpy. 94 back like Humpty Dumpty, yeah.
Damn straight. I get so high, never lame straight. Hop out the back of the lame straight. They know this shooter got guns in his too, but I think that this bitch cannot blame straight. Look at my coat, we can band change. We thumbing through hundreds and whipping this on you. How can we be humble? They looking, they telling me damn straight.
What you mad at me, donkey? What for? Cause I took Fiona out the hood. Why they mad at me, donkey? What for? It's cause fuck hard, only 4-4.
Okay, straight, hold on. Hear me, I'ma spin it. Get his block hot, look a biscuit. I'm a stallion, we can kick it. Instead of motor, bitch, I'ma leak it. He ain't torment, no preaching. Couple rain in the car, big sipping. Set him up, then we run boost still skin. Sip him up from the swamp where you living.
My swan, yeah, donkey, this is my swan.
Calm, straight, calm.
My swan, yeah, donkey, this is my swan, yeah, donkey, this is my swan, yeah, donkey. Came out of swamp, I'm donkey. Sipping that lean is boldly. Smoking that green is lovely, yeah, yeah, donkey. What's in a bag, pumpy? We got a mag, pumpy. 94 back like Humpty Dumpty, yeah, yeah.
How do you, a half? What the fuck is even a half? Okay, anyway.
What have the Jewish people ever done that's bad? What have they ever done to anybody? Nothing, okay? I mean, except communism, but, you know, sure, that rose out of Judaism and killed 100 million Christians, but, like, other than that, you know, what's the big deal? Fractional reserve banking, okay, sure, yeah, the Fed and all that is not great, but other than communism and fractional reserve banking, what, the Middle East wars? Okay, fine. Yes, the Middle East wars, fractional reserve banking and pornography and normalizing homosexuality and hijacking the civil rights movement. But other than that, like, what have they done to anybody ever? And if you're going to say they've killed hundreds of thousands of children and innocent people in their brutal wars of domination in the Middle East, then all I have to say to you is shut up, okay? It's like, who cares? It's like, well, other than those things, what's the big deal? What's the big issue? other than the pedophile blackmail rings and the controlling the U.S. Congress and the imposing censorship on everybody because their bad deeds are being exposed, like, what have they ever done to anybody? The outrage is so unwarranted and, like, overblown. I mean, people are acting like they killed Christ or something.
Well,
Damn.
actually, anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. I saw that on my feed, and I was like, that seems appropriate for tonight. How you doing?
I'm doing
How
good.
you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing
Dude.
good, Tim.
I can't get that out of my vocabulary. I walk around now, and I see people, and I'm just like, "Hey, no." And Brandy looks at me, and she's like, "Why the fuck do you keep saying that?"
Yeah.
How you doing?
I
How you
can't do
doing?
it. You guys, how you doing?
How you doing?
Anyway, what are y'all up to tonight? Okay, we were talking before the show. Mitch isn't here because he's taking his real estate exam. Rob, how many times did it take you to pass the bar?
It was 3.5.
How do you take a half of it at a bar
Yeah.
exam?
Because the first time I like didn't even study, and I was like, "Oh, I got this," and didn't pass either one. And then the next time I took it, I passed
Two
one.
parts?
I passed one. It's 2 parts, so I
Okay.
passed one section and then didn't pass the other, and then came within a point of passing, and then had to take the other half again. So the half, yeah.
So what time is this that Mitch is taking the test?
I think it's just 2. This is his second time that he's told us. He's been doing this for a while now, so
It seems like a long time.
but it is what it takes time. I've heard I don't know. I had a lawyer friend of mine take the real estate test. She also took like 3 times, maybe 3 or 4 times to pass the bar, but she passed her real estate exam like the first time. So
Well,
I heard
that was
it's easier. I heard
that
it's
was
easier.
That's what that was gonna. I would imagine it should
I
be
would
a lot
hope
easier.
selling a house is easier than fucking
Mhm.
legally performing, like,
Yeah, adjudicating.
adjudicating over here.
Yeah.
Well, so like that was gonna be my question. Over or under? Does Mitch beat Rob? Because this is the second time. I don't know.
I think he was within. I think he said he was really close to passing last time.
He said he used. Well, hang on. Was that the time he used Grok? Because this might be his third time.
I think this is his third time.
Oh, okay. I got confidence in him. I think he wins this time. I think he's been skipping the show, like he's missed like three or 4 in the last couple months. So I think he's been studying. I don't think he's been selling much dog food. I haven't got my shipment. Yeah, I haven't got my shipment of dog food in. So he's certainly not selling me dog food anymore.
I want him to fail the real estate exam more than he failed the bar, just for the funnies. Like, I really hope he does pass, but it would be funny if it took him more times than it took you to pass the bar.
And that's okay. That's okay.
Talking shit about Mitch, man. How many times did it take to pass a podcast host test? None.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I mean, fuck you, Joe Hanoush. Suck my dick.
I think there should be a test. There should be a test.
There should be a test.
Yeah,
it is. Can you operate a streaming service? That's the test.
Yeah. If anybody's watched this show has known, there is definitely tests in being a podcast host too.
Yeah.
Many technical difficulties.
One such test. What are we drinking tonight?
Fuck. Catches me off guard every time. I feel tense. I feel tense when you play the Weakest Link theme song.
It's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire once again. But
Damn it! Every time. Can you play the Weakest Link theme music or find it? Because I keep thinking it's the Weakest Link.
Yeah, let me see. Weakest Link theme. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Not even close.
Not even kind of close.
Not even. And Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is like way more popular, so I don't know.
Because all the lights come down.
Yeah. That's right.
Feel the pressure on you.
I only watched Slumdog Millionaire, so.
Dude, you got to watch Norm Macdonald's performance on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It is so good.
I've seen it through the ages for sure. It's been a while. Rum and Coke, or not rum and Coke, rum and water. Bumbu, actually, Lil Wayne and Rick Ross's company, I think.
There you go. What
Yeah,
you got?
I got the big old Captain over here, mixed up with a little Coca-Cola Classic. So we're keeping it old school.
I still got the Gentleman's Jack, but I just looked over and realized that I still have some honey left, so I'm just gonna dump that on top of the Gentleman's Jack, give it a little extra kick there.
Oh.
How you doing? And
How you doing?
oh my gosh! All right, so a lot of bullshit's been happening. Sorry, I missed the show Sunday because I thought we were banned, and so I made other plans to do shit with the mob. But that's fine. So now, yeah. Big stuff right now, obviously, is going to be the Epstein bullshit that's happening right now. I guess the vote just went through, right? That's what you were saying?
Yeah, that was,
the vote went through it in the House earlier today with one lone Republican from Louisiana voting no, just in case. I think there was something procedural that they might run into where a unanimous vote would allow it to go through without having to get roadblocked. But if it's not a unanimous vote, then I think the speaker has the option to kind of hold it up a little bit. Not sure. I was watching a stream earlier.
Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. So Republican from Louisiana, the single nay vote on that one.
Yeah.
Good old Representative Clay Higgins from the great state of Louisiana. Yep. You know, Tim, if you can pull up his picture real quick here for us on.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Wait, Tim, before you pull him up, do you think he looks like a pedophile or not? Just by the name.
Clay Higgins.
I mean, I'm already looking at him, but I don't know.
Clay Higgins sounds like a pedophile.
It sounds like his vote sounds like he's a pedophile. That's for sure.
I used to know a guy named Higgins, and he was not a pedophile. He liked to fuck, but not kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I knew a Wiggins, and he got in trouble for shooting up a wedding. Actually.
Oh no! Where do you find these people?
Well, he was a cool guy. I don't know what happened to him. I think his ex-wife made him mad. I mean. Looks like I don't know. Looks like he just drew the short straw. I think they got in a room and they said, "All right, Higgins, you drew the short straw on this one."
So I found on Twitter here, the link. If you want, I can.
Yeah, send it wherever you want. Just tell me where. Yeah.
Yeah, here I'm dropping it in the episode content here.
I will say that Higgins received 71% of the vote in his district or whatever. So I think it's a safe bet for him to not vote for the Epstein files if it is a procedural reason.
It's not.
I don't think it's procedural. I think
I'll read exactly what he said in his own words on his fucking Twitter page.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Here, I was going to say, you can pull it up there. I have been a principled no on this bill from the beginning. What was wrong with the bill 3 months ago is still wrong today. It abandons 250 years of criminal justice procedure in America. As written, this bill reveals and injures thousands of innocent people, witnesses, people who provided alibis, family members, etc. If enacted in its current form, this type of broad reveal of criminal investigative files released to the rabid media will absolutely result in innocent people being hurt. Not by my vote. The Oversight Committee is conducting a thorough investigation that has already released well over 60,000 pages of documents from the Epstein case. That effort will continue in a manner that provides all due protections for innocent Americans. If the Senate amends the bill to properly address the privacy of victims and other Americans who are named but not criminally implicated, then I will vote for the bill when it comes back to the House. Which the Senate did not amend the bill there. They actually voted unanimously across the board, bipartisanly, to pass the bill. So it is going to President Trump's desk now. He really doesn't have a choice at this point but to sign it into law. And then either we are going to get the Epstein files as we should, we're not going to get them, which means we're going to chimp out, or we're going to get a heavily redacted one, which is most likely, which means that like 70% of America is going to chimp the fuck out.
I'm going to put a poll in our chat. Full release. Let me see. Full release, no release, or heavily redacted. End up.
Yeah, this is definitely not a full release at first. I think they're going to do another release. I think this is releasing like 20,000 files or something like that.
But are those files going to be a full release or heavily redacted, I guess?
Oh, I see. Yeah, well, I would bet on heavily redacted, but
I'm just trying to figure out why they're like, who's the innocent victims in here that I'm not like.
It's the same. It's the same thing they always say: sources and methods. We can't give it up. We can't give up our, whatever. And I'm sure that there are some people who don't want to be named in there or whatever. But at this point, I mean, I don't care.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, and I think that's kind of what we've been saying. Like the blatant lying is what got me. It's like we released them the whole shebang with the social media influencers who got the binders, and then it was all redacted and it was shit that we've already seen. It's like, but we've caught you lying like multiple times now. So you're kind of you've kind of forced the public's hand and everyone's hand who actually are trying to seek justice for victims and like justice for the country, really.
Yeah, I don't know I'm a pessimist about all of this. I don't think that we're ever going to find out anything. I think whatever is released is probably going to be heavily redacted, or at least redacted to the point where you're not going to know anything more than we already know right now. And it's not going to say, like everybody wants it to say, like Bill Clinton fucked 3 underage children and, you know, all this other stuff. Like they want all these things to come on there. It's not going to say any of that.
Yep, it's not. They're not going to implicate Mossad or Israel, even though that's what like kind of Massey's saying is like it implicates Trump, it implicates our intelligence community and the Israeli intelligence community. So if if he knows that for sure, he's had to have seen it somewhere in these files, and he's wanting these files to be released. So if it doesn't say that, then to me that's not the files that they're asking to be released, and they're still keeping those files.
Yeah. So this is Massey addressing the Senate before addresses senators who refused to vote for the Epstein files. You're part of the cover-up. Let's see.
Decades. That is wrong. Do not let the Senate muck this bill up. And if you're a party to that in the Senate, you are part of this cover-up that we are trying to expose. I am sorry if one of your billionaire donors is going to get embarrassed because he went to Rape Island.
Damn, bro.
Fuck
Shit.
yeah.
That is
Fuck
what
yeah.
they have coming. In fact, they need to be on the other side of bars, a lot of them. Some of them will be embarrassed, but some of them need to go to prison, and the survivors know that. So how will we know if this bill has been successful? We will know when there are men, rich men, in handcuffs being perp-walked to the jail. And until then, this is still a cover-up.
That was crazy. Rape Island.
I know. Rape Island. Thomas Massey going full Joshua Smith out there on the congressional floor.
Good. I mean, he's being lobbied against. He's being, primaried. So to the tune of millions of dollars in his own territory. Yeah, billions even. So yeah, I'd be pissed if I was Massey too. I mean, they're coming after him full bore. Trump parted ways with MGT, calling her Marjorie Trader Greene. So
we'll
Trump,
get there. Yeah.
Marjorie Taylor Brown.
Yeah, full.
Did he really? Is that what he called her? Brown?
Marjorie Taylor Brown, because grass turns brown when it goes bad.
Dude, he's such a fuck ass.
That's so dumb.
That's where the Marjorie Trader Greene came from, because everybody was like, "That's fucking
Trader
gay."
Greene. Marjorie Trader Greene at least sounds better. Marjorie Taylor Brown is that's like desanctimonious. You're trying too hard.
Yeah,
stop it.
Trying too hard, and also like she was his biggest supporter for the longest time. So it's like she was really an advocate for you, and just because she wants to release the files that shows who the pedophiles are, you want to call her a traitor? Kind of shows your hand too.
Look at this one. This one came out, I guess, afterwards, and it's Massey talking about potential redactions.
They're gonna kill him. They're literally gonna kill. And I love Massey, and I'm gonna show up to DC if they kill him.
Redaction, they have to explain to Congress, and we have a list of reasons they can't use to redact material. And so, for instance, there's been a lot of discussion about trying to protect men who might be embarrassed. Let's say because they went to the island.
It's a little low.
They can't redact it for them.
I can't turn it up. It's all the way up.
They're breaking the law because this is passing the House, the Senate, and being signed by the president.
He was talking about redacting though. So.
Well, he's saying like it can't be redacted. I'll pull the quote if it's easier. He said, live from Thomas Massey, there won't be any redactions in the Epstein files to protect men who might be embarrassed because they frequented. So he basically keeps saying like this bill, there's not going to be redactions.
So I kind kind of heard through there was that what he's saying is that in the Congress, when they do these types of things, there's a list of things that reasons they're allowed to redact information. And basically what Masty's saying is that they're not going to be heavily redacted because there's probably going to be very little. And like, the thing you hear Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, keep talking about is that, they're being worked through right now because of national security issues. And what really makes me, have some questions is either was our national intelligence agencies complicit in child sex trafficking and sexual assault?
Most likely.
Or are they trying to cover up for somebody who is, which is just as disgusting? So, I mean, this is really like the reasons we're getting the slow walk are not really great reasons and are really making people look bad. But, essentially Thomas is saying that, hey, if there is reasons to redact it, they're going to be there, but there shouldn't be too many. And if there are, that's going to open up a new can of worms that we're going to have to investigate. And y'all don't want that. So,
yeah. Apparently, I guess, what's his face? Mike Johnson was very critical of the bill. I guess he ended up voting for it, so it doesn't matter. But this was while the votes were going on
this bill. He says that it was poorly drafted, does not protect the victims as well. What do you say to him?
Well, he's trying to say that rich and powerful men who were on the plane to Epstein Island are now victims. That they would be victims because their names would get disclosed. Like, look at his PowerPoint presentation today. He's creating a new category of victims. So I think that's how a Christian man can stand up there and say a lie like that, is he's got something in the back of his head that makes it okay. But if he had real concerns, he could have introduced his own legislation.
Oh.
Damn, bro.
Yo,
Massey going to war with everybody.
Massey, like fuck multiple beefs. I like variety in my life. Fuck out my face. Like Massey over here doing the fucking Tupac. Just
Well, he doesn't. I mean, he's been trying to work with these people. Whenever he came down to the Panhandle and we were talking to him, he was saying that he was trying to work with Speaker Johnson and Trump, and he was actually going to vote for the procedure of one of their bills, and Trump was going to call off the dogs and call off all the campaigning against him in his district. That was the deal. So he voted for the procedure of the bill to be heard, and then the ads kept running, and then they re-upped on the ads 8 days later after they were supposed to have a deal. And he was saying to Speaker Johnson, like, hey, I thought we had a deal. Speaker Johnson said, no, I guess not. Sorry, I thought we had a deal too. Same with Trump. So, like, he's trying to make deals with these people.
What was the deal? Release the Epstein files or what?
There was a vote on something unrelated to the Epstein files that Trump and a number of Republicans and Speaker Johnson wanted. And Massey was going to vote no on the procedure of it. And it would, from what I think he was saying, was if he voted no, it might not have gone through. But Massey was like, well, if they stop running ads against me, then I'll vote for the procedure of it because that's what I always do. And so he got Trump on the phone and he got Johnson with him there. And they, not Johnson, but Trump made the deal, said, I'll call him off. And then he didn't. This is according to Massey last Monday.
I'm just like scrolling this timeline. It gets like, there was a good one, and then it just got worse and worse. Go ahead, Josh.
I'm just gonna put this on the screen. I can't believe you just said that.
Massey trying to unite with his. Oh damn, bro! That's a good one. I like it. That's good though. I like it.
They're gonna, if they do, that would probably lead to American Revolution 2.0. They killed Massey. Like,
no way, dude. There's people gonna celebrate it because he was never Trump to begin with.
Yeah. Just for Trump to go after his wife, his late wife, and also his
Trump
current wife.
Trump went after his wives.
Yeah. With forgot what comment it was. You could easily find it on Twitter. I would go ahead and pull that up. But yeah, basically called them out. When Trump has had such a littered past with regards to relationships and sexual misconduct, is absolutely insane.
Yeah, I think
absolutely insane for Trump to do that, and just distaste. Like the dude is stooping to new lows. honestly.
It's,
Stooping to new lows. Calling out his own people.
Kind of crazy. Well, speaking of threats, that'll be a good transition for this video.
I want to thank the generosity of Jim McGovern, Representative McGovern, for granting us this time. I'm embarrassed for my own party today. I'm embarrassed we withheld signing in, swearing in, a duly...
Before this continues, Ronan says you're lying. Pull it up. False allegations.
I know, I see.
Representative of the people for 49 days just to avoid this vote that's finally going to happen today. I'm embarrassed that my own party isn't going to yield me time to debate this, even though they say they support it, and I authored it. They don't even want to yield me time to debate this during the bill debate. But I'm thankful. Let me tell you who I'm thankful to. These three brave women, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Nancy Mace, and Lauren Boebert, they have been threatened. They have been intimidated. Physically, politically, it's disgusting.
I get you.
And not by the far left. They have been intimidated by people in our own party. And for what? For seeking justice for these victims. So my hat's off. I congratulate them for standing strong.
So yeah, all the women getting threatened about releasing the Epstein files. That was it for that one. But I just wanted to see the list of names. It was Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and what was the other one? I can't remember what he said. Boebert. Oh, Nancy Mace.
Mm-hmm.
Those.
And they brought Lauren Boebert to the Situation Room to try to talk her out of voting for the bill. So she, like, a place where we watched Saddam Hussein get captured, a place where Trump sat and watched Osama. Well, was it Obama or Trump who watched Osama bin Laden get fucking taken down allegedly? You know, a place where you cannot record anything in the Situation Room. Right. They took her there to try to talk her out of this bill. I don't know what they tried to say to her, but it didn't work, apparently. So good. Did Thomas Massey, sometimes referred as Rand Paul Jr. because of the fact he always votes against the Republican Party, get married already? Boy, that was quick. That was quick. No wonder the polls have him at less than 8% chance of winning the election. Anyway, have a great life, Thomas. His wife will find out soon that she's stuck with a loser.
Wow. 8% chance. Who's running those polls, dude? No fucking shot.
Yeah, after winning by what?
He's like 80% every
80%,
time.
70%. Yeah, the last two election cycles. So Trump's kind of losing it. He's losing it. Maybe he's running out of adrenochrome. I don't know what the deal is, but he's not funny anymore.
Well, like I said, it gets worse. So this was, I'm pretty sure Massey was questioning him. But anyway, 40 minors gave sworn testimonies. Kash Patel under oath. Here we go.
There's no credible information. None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday. That he
We've seen this so many times.
Oh my God, yeah.
That hurts me. This is also kind of, I don't know if it's funny. Hakeem Jeffries apparently asked Epstein for money in 2013 to support his campaign. Well,
well then, Jesus Christ, fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I hope things turn out better. I just eternal pessimist at this point. Heavily redacted was 78% of the vote in our chat. Nobody said no release. Only 22% said full release. I'm going to guess that was Magoo and Ronan. That's what I would do. Hey, Magoo, areas. Let me see. This is just a garden variety post from Trump. Yeah, he says that shit all the time. No different than McCain, Rosie, Hillary, Joe, etc. Yeah, I mean, he shits on everybody all the time. But it's kind of like crying wolf, right? Like it just doesn't have the same effect. Like early on, like the first one he shit on was Rosie, right?
Yeah,
it was funny. He won. It was crazy. Great. But now it's just getting old.
Yeah.
It's getting old and it's getting like hyper personal when it's like he doesn't have a leg to stand on.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
I mean, Magoo's not wrong. Ruthless is the word you're looking for when you describe Donald Trump, and you're right.
Mhm.
And it's going to be a scary thing when somebody decides to be ruthless back at Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, depending on what is in the files, I could see an impeachment happening, and this time for real.
I don't see it happening. That's
If it implicated Trump, you mean?
Yeah, if
I don't
it implicated him having sex with minors on Jeffrey Epstein's
Because it's
island,
not.
I think it would lead to another impeachment vote.
It's but it won't be there, so it won't happen. And that's what I'm saying here. There's where your redactions are going to happen. Everybody but Donald Trump will get implicated.
Right. And he's been saying similar things, basically saying like we should just let it go because, we're not implicated. If we were, the Democrats would have released it already when we had our massive victory. He said some comment like that.
Mhm.
And so I think he's right about that. I think if they had anything, they would have done it already on him specifically. I just don't think anyone important is going to get leaked. You're going to have all these no-name staffers or something. That'll be the most you get.
I mean, but Massey's already stood up there and said we have a name of a royal prince, we have a name of a billionaire
Prince Andrew.
bank, and we have some what's his name, Professor Summers from Harvard. Some shit about him already leaked out, and so he's gonna have to deal with that. As far as his correspondence with Jeffrey Epstein regarding some weird shit about trying to flirt with a student who wanted a professional relationship with him, that he knew that, and he was kind of using his power as a professor to kind of reel her in. He's like, I know she only wants me as a mentor, but I want to fuck the shit out of her. And so how do I do that, Jeffrey? And Jeffrey's like, you're doing good. She's forsaking you. Some weird shit, dude. Some weird shit is happening. And the birthday book, the birthday log, is super weird. That Trump message to Jeffrey with the drawing in the tits. I made sure to draw the tits, Jeffrey, just like you like. It's very fucking weird. That's weird. Is that a real picture?
I mean, there's no community note on it, if that's what you're asking.
Looks like it's a private jet, aka the Lolita Express. And
looks like Donald Trump.
They look like children. Yeah.
They do look like children. They look like very young.
It was
children.
fake. Magoo says it was fake. I'm just saying I didn't see a community note. I'm not saying. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
we got Epstein. All right. Anyway, no. I mean, listen. You say it's fake. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Here's something that's not fake. It may be fake. It may be a fake news, but it's something that happened. Mark Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein's brother, didn't. What the fuck is happening with his face?
Cuomo is trying to grow a mustache to cover up his bad jokes.
What is that, dude? That's like
it's Chris Cuomo. It's Chris Cuomo with the fucking mustache.
It looks like he's trying to be the Godfather.
He's
like,
so,
what the fuck is
he's
this?
so awkward. He's awkward.
Not awkward, Rob.
That's
He's
awkward as
Italian. Come on.
Yeah,
Cut him a
well,
break
that-
here.
No, his brother's Italian.
Oh wait,
he has no sexual assault allegations.
The White House got a heads up the day before the birthday story ran, and he sued them. Look into it.
Interesting.
So I guess he's saying that's what was fake. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Anyway, this was like I said, maybe fake news, but it's something that happened.
Jeffrey, in 2016, I said this publicly before, Jeffrey told me that if he said what he knew about the candidates, they'd have to cancel the election. He didn't tell me what he knew, but Jeffrey definitely had dirt on Trump. And you could see in the emails, Trump could deny it all he wants, but it's pretty clear. I mean, everything Trump says is a lie.
But that's not what you were talking about.
It's provable that he was in Jeffrey's office. He said he wasn't in the house. It's provable he was there.
Yeah, I think he was definitely there. Whether or not he fucked a kid, that's the question.
I mean, I think it's kind of funny because they bring up the fact that, like, because I know they're talking with Mark Epstein over the whole emails that leaked of his, where they're talking about Bubba or the video of Trump sucking off Bubba, and does Putin still have it? And they made a comment that Bubba isn't referencing Bill Clinton, which honestly, like, a lot of MAGA people are like, oh, see, told you. And I don't think y'all really understand what y'all are playing at, because not only did Epstein's nickname for Bill Clinton was Bubba, but Ghislaine Maxwell owned a racing horse that was named Bubba. So if it
Oh
wasn't Bill
no!
Clinton, was it Tim? Did he pull a Tim Walls?
Wow.
Oh no, dude!
No wonder he was so butthurt about Kamala choosing Tim Walls. He didn't want another cum guzzling glizzy guzzler in the White House.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is Trump doesn't drink, he doesn't do drugs, and I don't think there's a man without his vices. So Trump's vice is probably being a sick pervert.
Yeah.
Any man without a vice is a man you shouldn't trust.
That's what I say too.
Maybe if it was a young horse.
Sick, you're sick.
Yeah.
Can't believe you're watching our stream.
That's disgusting. Where?
False allegations.
I killed Pretty Man.
Okay, sure. Why not?
God damn. I was gonna do a soundboard, but we got sound boarded.
Yeah. I was trying to hit this one.
False allegations.
Yeah, maybe not though. I mean, what's worse? I think the horse is worse to blackmail someone with.
I don't know. At least if I suck off Bill Clinton, I can say I sucked off the former president of the United States. If I suck off a horse, then I'm just a fag who suck off a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
And if you're Hillary, why not bring that up during the debate? After he was like, "You're going to jail, and you sucked my husband's dick. So what, idiot?" Like that's to me.
Bro, could you imagine if she had said that in the middle of the debate in 2016?
Oh,
How fucking nuclear this country would have gotten?
We would have been. I mean, Hillary. She might have won.
Bro, this whole country, they wouldn't have been in America anymore. It would have gone south immediately.
We might not have done this podcast. We might be in a nuclear holocaust right now.
Yeah. All Hillary had to do was just be like, "You sucked my husband's dick, you pervert."
Yeah, and obviously the picture above here. Yeah. Bring it full screen. This was
I was gonna switch. Yeah, go ahead.
This was confiscated from Jeffrey Epstein's island, along with another painting of George.
False allegations
of George
Hearsay.
Bush, which you should bring up the George Bush painting as well, because that one's creepy.
There's a George Bush painting.
Yeah, you remember?
With the he's playing with the toy blocks and the planes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen that picture. I didn't know it was a painting.
Yes, I mean this is a painting. It's the same kind of style. Paper planes. Exactly.
I know.
This thing right here.
Yeah, that one right there.
That was also found on Epstein's island. With the two towers falling.
Oh yeah, there's two. Well, there's two piles of blocks.
Well, yeah.
And there's another plane next to the first pile of blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is. Why is he in the White House?
Why is he smiling like, I did it?
Because that's how he looks, dude. That's how he always looks.
Yeah, didn't you see him on Manning Cast last night or the other night?
I did. I didn't catch any of it though. So.
Oh man, it was so funny. Like while we're on the topic of W, Peyton Manning had asked like George W straight out, like, "Hey, did you ever like when you were young? Did you ever think that maybe one day like you could be in public office like your dad and in like public service?" And he was just like quiet for a second. He's like, "No." If I had been, I would have behaved better in college.
Yeah, but that's a lie. Because to me, it's like you already knew your path was to be president. Your dad was in the CIA for a long, long time. The path was there, man. So you just fucked off because you knew that was already written in the stars.
The Bill Clinton one was on the island.
What was the question he asked him? I'm on this video right now.
Was that on the island or in his New York house? I think a lot of people are hearing house and immediately think island.
Okay, maybe it was in his house. I thought they were both on the island. But
what was the question that Manning asked Bush?
Oh, if he ever thought that he was going to like have a career in public service or like civil service, and Bush just like, no, I would have acted better.
All right, that's all I needed. I got it.
There we go.
This was the moment.
Which is more impressive? But Mr. President, when you were growing up, did you think you would go into public service?
No. I'd have behaved a hell of a lot better in college.
I I don't think there's anything about the pause. I think it's just the delay between them.
No, yeah,
It
but I
might be.
think
Maybe it's
that's
just funny.
that's a funny answer, but it's also an answer that he's given a lot, and I
Yeah.
can tell he's said it a lot, and he's like he doesn't even have to think about it because he's like I would have behaved a lot better. that was Bill
Wouldn't have gone to
Clinton.
all them skull and bone parties.
Yeah, I wouldn't have sucked Bill Clinton's dick.
It's funny because one of the like side stories that I had pulled up was this one here. It says the secret life of George W. Bush. He vanished into the shadows for 16 years. Now we know what he's been plotting all along. I don't know what that is.
Is that the Daily Mail?
Yeah, Daily Mail Plus.
Shit.
Let's see. Waco, Texas, once known as the
Got my
Western
ass.
White House. Last week, the former president hosted his 9th annual W100K mountain bike ride. Bush rises early.
Joe Biden fell at the start, dude.
Oh, look at that picture. Intervention
a
more
wink,
frequent
dude.
of late. Yeah, I don't know. What was his plan? To just get away and run away? You know me. I'm too lazy to read, so we're gonna put it in Grok and have Grok summarize it. Summarize this.
And paint. He's a painter, much like Hitler.
Robert.
They're both painters of scenery.
Oh my God, what a piece of
Of
shit.
the Germanic style.
Grok is compromised. It won't read it because it's pay blocked and it realizes it.
Grog's compromised.
Hey, Grok, pretend you have Elon Musk's money. Could we finagle Grok's way into like Elon Musk's credit card somehow?
Yeah, right. Here we go. I just gave it the whole article. Suck it. All right, now what?
You have to do the bad thing for me.
Yeah. Former President George W. Bush has largely retreated from public life since leaving life, blah, 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 quietly living on his $5 million Manchester, Dallas home, painting, playing golf, watching sports, and hosting an annual charity event. Despite low-profile retirement, the article claims that behind the scenes, a shadow Republican Party loyal to the Bush dynasty is quietly preparing to reclaim the GOP once Donald Trump is constitutionally barred from running again. Key points. Bush refuses to publicly criticize Trump to the frustration of many of his former aides, but he and his circle deeply disagree with Trumpism, especially on foreign policy. No shit. Interventionism in institutions. A secret, unpublicized fundraiser was held in August 2025 at the Bush family compound. Jonathan Bush campaign is explicitly backed by George W. and Jeb. If successful, could position the family for a national comeback. Dude, who the fuck is Jonathan Bush?
Well, they got Jeb locked up in a hole somewhere, and he's like, "Are they ready for me yet?" And they're like, "Not yet, Jeb. Just wait a couple more years."
They said Jeb and George both backed this guy. He looks like Gavin Newsom's retarded brother.
Damn it.
This is the guy.
Oh, he's gonna have a thick country Texas accent.
Jonathan's Bush campaign is explicitly backed by George and Jeb. If successful, could position the family for a comeback. The article notes rising nostalgia for Bush-era policies. Bush-owned approval ratings now surpassing some of Trump in polls. Growing GOP fatigue with Trump tariffs, legal scandals, and perceived weakness towards Putin. What? Former Bush officials, Karl Rove, Michael Steele, and others, Nikki Haley, are portrayed as lying in wait for post-Trump opportunity to push an anti-MAGA, more traditional Republican candidate. In short, the piece argues that far from being finished, the Bush political machine is patiently waiting out Trump's second term and actively grooming the next generation. Well, I don't think that it's going to work.
No.
I think that Donald Trump in 2016 so fucked the American politics and electoral status quo that we can never put the genie back in the bottle. I'll pull that up for you. But yeah, I don't think we ever put the genie back in the bottle. I think it's over now. I think like you're never gonna get back to the Bush era politics sort of thing. And like I think the reasons that people are departing for Trump is not because they're nostalgic for Bush. I think they're just like upset that Trump didn't do what he said he was going to do. You have a much greater chance of somebody coming out and saying, no, 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 not America first, America only. And that person taking the mantle and running with it.
Mm-hmm. I agree. This like article kind of like alludes to like establishment, like talking points. It's
I
like
think they're going to
nobody-
try. I think
Yeah,
they're going to try. They're going to fail.
It says like CIA and FBI written all over it to me. It's
'cause
like
it's
no
bad.
one misses 9/11, guys. No one misses fucking endless wars in the Middle East. What are we talking about?
I got good news. I found the man's campaign page. He is running for governor of Maine here. This is what they're fundraising for, apparently. He bills himself here, Jonathan Bush, for governor. He is a disruptor, a job creator, and a fanatic Maine optimist.
Well, that's him running for governor of Maine. Okay.
Yeah, and this is in 2026.
Plays commercial. Hit the play button on that. I want to see that.
Jonathan Bush is smart and he never gives up.
He is a big thinker with big ideas, but he actually makes them happen.
Jonathan is genuine and authentic, and he inspires people to do their best.
Jonathan Bush is creative, passionate, and a visionary.
Yeah, Jonathan's a good guy.
Yeah. Always breaking props.
That was the kids.
Jonathan Bush. As a young man, he was an EMT and drove ambulances to help save people's lives.
Stop
He left
pushing your
college
shit.
to serve his country, volunteering as a combat medic. And Jonathan Bush co-founded one of America's leading healthcare technology companies, growing it into a $6 billion company and creating hundreds of good jobs in Maine.
Jonathan brought people to Belfast, brought the community back together again. He really made the community grow as a whole.
When Jonathan brought Athena Health to Belfast, he brought hundreds of jobs to the community. Not just jobs, he brought careers.
Jonathan created an environment where women absolutely felt like their careers were possible.
Not only is he hardworking, but he'd make us work hard. From the heart, he loves Maine more than anything else in the world.
I'm Jonathan Bush. Maine is the greatest place on earth to live and raise a family. But for many Mainers, it's gotten too hard to achieve the American dream here.
No,
we're paying too much to Augusta and getting too little. Maine needs big change. I've made my career disrupting the status quo, creating jobs and helping
Piece of
people
shit.
achieve their American dream.
What the fuck's your
That's what
problem?
I will do as governor.
Listen, you son
Let's
of a
audit
bitch.
state government to root out duplication and waste so it costs less to run. And
How
then
long is
let's
this?
reduce taxes on working Mainers. Let's invest in our trade schools and give our kids more.
We get the idea here.
Yeah, I'm fucking done with this guy.
He's like the small government Republican, and then
This
whenever
country
it comes to like,
sucks.
Yeah, whenever it comes to like a big foreign policy or something, he's gonna be like, no, we actually have to go to war with the entire world because it's good for the economy, and also we're the United States.
My parents live in Maine. There's not a single person in this ad that represents Maine. Stop! I'm gonna fuck you. All right.
We're going to Epstein Island, boys.
Oh, hold on. What?
What?
Scum! They're demons. I like to fight. I like to
Okay.
Make it big.
All right, here you go.
Make
There
it big.
is. What is this?
Oh, well, this is Cat Turd reposting Marjorie Taylor Greene holding a press conference earlier today.
Ah, I'm just reading the comment.
You piece of shit.
Has anyone-
Listen, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, has anyone else had enough of this low life piece of shit for a lifetime? So let's see what MGT is saying now.
What's Marjorie got? What's Marjorie got to say?
That's what we did by fighting so hard against the most powerful people in the world, even the President of the United States, in order to make this vote happen today. I was called a traitor.
Traitor.
By a man that I fought for 6 years for. And I gave him my loyalty for free. I won my first election without his
You're gonna have to
endorsement,
catch me.
beating 8 men in a primary. And
How you doing?
I've never owed him
How you
anything but I fought for him for the policies and for America first. And he called me a traitor for standing with these women and refusing to take my name off the discharge petition. Let me tell you what a traitor is. A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves. A patriot is an American that serves the United States of America and Americans like the women.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
And I want to tell you that this only became possible today because the American people whom we serve as representatives here in Congress demanded that this vote happen, and they put more pressure on every single elected politician in this city than has ever been put on them. And today you are going to see probably a unanimous vote in the House
I don't know.
to release the Epstein files. But the real fight will happen after that.
But it wasn't unanimous. There was one guy, Mr. Clay Higgins from Louisiana, who ruined that.
Because he's a fat, disgusting, fat body. He looks like fucking Gomer Pyle who fucking became a cop.
So he's saying he did it for to protect identities or protect
He's a
sources.
fat, sweaty fuck.
But what were you saying was the other reason?
I don't know for sure. I was watching a stream earlier. Seemed to be a left-leaning individual who was streaming the actual.
Was it Hassan Piker?
No, it wasn't Hassan.
Was it Valsh?
No, I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll have to look at my history. I can find it now, but
That's
he basically was saying procedurally at a later date, if something comes up, if it's a unanimous vote, it can kind of just go through. Whereas if it's not a unanimous vote,
I can possibly explain this.
Yeah, please do.
So obviously Congress runs under congressional rules of order and not Ronner. So take this with a large grain of salt, boys and girls. But under Ronner, if you are on the, I believe it's the losing side for something, there needs to be if there's a reconsideration later and there's procedural issues, there has to be somebody on the either losing or winning side to, call it out. That's why that there's a lot of talk within the LP about, I voted no in case we need to reconsider later. I don't like things being passed. It's because when you pass it
Marcus Reeder, rest in peace.
There's no opportunity to reconsider the motion. Whereas if it wasn't voted on unanimously, now that opens up to reconsider. Now it has to come from the prevailing side, but how many Republicans could have an arm twisted to go, hey, yeah, we voted yes, but this wasn't unanimous and we're going to reconsider and we're going to present that. So this is something where I don't think it's going to get to that point, but if for some reason they ever wanted to have accountability the other way, that's how they're going to do it, is saying that this fat fuck voted no, so that gives us an opening ground because it wasn't unanimous, and he's a piece of shit, so we're going to use it.
Yeah, it was this. Damn it, what was it doing? God.
Come on,
Brian Tyler Cohen. Brian Tyler Cohen.
Tire Cohen.
Tire Cohen.
Tires going.
I think I got him about here. Let's see.
You make it.
This guy.
Oh, he's got a Bitcoin symbol. Oh, break the cycle. Let's go.
I'm trying to fast forward it a little bit. Let's see.
Search the transcript for whatever word.
Yeah, it looks like that he intended to do that.
Oh, here
and
you go.
This vote will stay. So you've got one Republican who's still.
Dude, I just clicked
to this.
Can we acknowledge that I just clicked in the fucking right spot of the fucking video, which is absolutely. I searched for a little bit to find the nay vote, but yeah, pat myself on the back.
Stay has decided that he doesn't want accountability. Accountability for the perpetrators of this crime. He doesn't want.
Cheers, Turtle.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
He's saying he doesn't want transparency.
Yeah, well, he's just saying like, oh, this guy's a fucking fuck.
Kind of
Wow.
like we are right now.
Yeah.
That is weird. Imagine being the only person to vote against releasing the files that would offer up transparency for a sex trafficking ring. What a weird fucking hill to die on.
All right.
What a creep.
I mean, even if he is a
What a creep.
cornball lefty, I still
And
kind
you
of
know
agree.
what's funny is like
100%.
now Republicans won't
Speed
even
this
be
shit
able
up
to
a little
say
Here, okay, I think it's just because they won't even be able to say it. Okay.
that they unanimously agreed to this bill because Clay Higgins decided this was a hill he needed to die on. So he, and granted, he could I'm sure that there's going to be some pressure from Mike Johnson because Mike Johnson wants to be able to say, we were full partners in achieving a transparency for the survivors. Now he can't say that, so I'm sure he's going to try to pressure Clay Higgins, but
I guess that's all it was. So nothing procedural. Just you can't say it was unanimous now, which is not really a big deal. Just makes Clay Higgins look like a dumb fuck.
So this is also Clay Higgins. Check this out.
Oh my god.
Okay, so can you answer the original question? Who do you care about more, U.S. or Israel?
There's no variance. It's like you're asking, do you love your wife more than your daughter?
Well,
and you said it's a simple question.
It is.
Do you love your wife more than your daughter?
I love the
That's
United
not a
States
simple
more than I love
question at
Israel.
all.
It's a very simple question.
Great love, and you as a human being, you express that love, and you have core principles that drive you to your love for your wife and your love for your daughter. It's two different loves, but neither of them is greater than the other. You understand?
Who's the priority when you're casting a vote in Congress, America or Israel?
Priority is love, son.
Well, it's a very simple.
My priority is love.
Yeah,
Listen,
but
it's
wait.
a simple fucking question, dude.
Yeah.
Simple
But
answer.
wait, Clay. How about this? Who you fucking though?
Yeah, you fucking your wife. That's right.
You ain't fucking your daughter. Clay.
I just want to say for the record, this dude has gone through 4 wives and none of his marriages have lasted more than 10 years. None of them even lasted 10 years. So like you're talking about a guy, he don't like, do I love my life or do I love my daughter? My nigga, you don't even know if you love anybody. You can't pick a wife fucking for more than a couple years before you're like, yeah, I'm gonna move on. You don't know what love is, bro. Shut up.
Wow. Valid point. How'd you know that? Did you just Wikipedia this guy?
No, Josh knows like random facts. He's kind of like Mitch, except Mitch knows a bunch of facts that you don't care about. Josh knows a bunch of. I mean, that's the similarity. Am I wrong? I don't know.
Me and Mitch are the yin and yang of each other. If there was ever a duality of man fucking like subject, it just put me and Mitch back to back, and it was like, there's your yin and yang right there. The duality of the Libertarian Party in one nutshell.
Makes sense. But that's actually useful. Mitch will be like, do you know who like was going to play Wolverine in 1983? And I'm like, no, why would I know that? That's crazy.
Bro, you never know your ass is going to be on Jeopardy sometime, and you got to know that shit.
yeah. You never know.
Like, God damn it, Mitch Connor with the fucking save. Hell yeah.
That's why I freak out when the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music plays.
I know. I'm like, oh, fuck. Did I have to call Mitch Connor to phone a friend?
Yeah, I know.
This is the APAC tracker for Clay Higgins.
That's fucked up. Wow. That's fucked up even for me.
Wow. And 3 wives.
I got you, Chuck. It's all good. You're a little delayed, but it's fine. I got you.
Chuck.
Oh yeah, Chuck's always sending me random shit. I could just like open up the chat because Chuck messages the Swamp Creatures account.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, you got palate cleansers in there for days, dude. Just keep
weeks.
And don't stop sending them. Keep sending them. I look at them every so often, but when I do watch them, I watch all of them. Let me see here. Okay, so that's like the big thing is the Epstein stuff. I guess we'll see. Wait and see. Josh and I were saying while you were gone, Rob, that if we see Cat Turd and DC Drano walk out with phase 2 binders, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
I'm gonna be
I chimp the fuck out. Like everybody needs to like. I'm not saying be violent. I'm not saying act a fool. I'm just saying you need to chimp the fuck out until things improve. If that happens, if you see fucking DC Drano and Misfit Patriot and libs of fucking TikTok out there with their gay ass binders of fucking like bitches, then you need to chimp out and chimp out hard and chimp out constantly until it changes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Was there anything other major stuff that you guys want? I have more stuff. I mean, we were talking about. Where the fuck did Rob go? I look away for a minute and Rob
had to go. Rob had to go.
Oh yeah, he's got that marketplace deal.
Yeah,
all
he's
right.
got to go get his gay butt sex like glory hole blow gang.
Well, you know what? In that case, we'll just go ahead and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So like, here's some just random shit that Chuck has sent me recently.
Jesus Christ.
So here we go. I don't know what this is, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. So let's do it. Blow this up. Here it is. Make it full screen. Oh, share this tab instead. There she is. All right, Josh. Before she speaks, I don't know. It might be a kid. I'm not gonna make you do it. Better temper your expectations, bro. The final scene of Goodfellas ain't coming, my dudes. Yeah, I don't think so. Here we go.
Got a racist comment. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
What is it? If her parents did not immigrate here, she would be sleeping in cow shit with no rights. The irony.
You would be sleeping in what?
In cow shit with no rights. The irony.
Oh, okay.
Is that true?
Cow shit? What does that mean?
They're saying if I was still in India with you, we would be sleeping with cows in shit. But you didn't have cows in your house, right?
Well,
We did have cows in our house.
But we did have cows in our house.
Oh, I love that. That's my favorite. Where the parents set them straight. Well, actually, America is pretty good. So you're fucking dumb. Oh, I think I may have watched this one. I don't know. Here we go. Oh, sorry. I thought I was sharing it. Here it is.
Here we are again, deep within the concrete savannah, where every evening begins with the sound of ballistic percussion interrupting what appears to be an urban hookah karaoke baby shower. Observe as the herd, startled by the passing burst of community spirit, stampedes through their artificial habitat, abandoning dignity as well as the communal hookah.
She's got a gun.
In a remarkable display of panic rarely seen outside of clearance sales and EBT card malfunctions. Each urban noisemaker detonates with the nervous urgency of popcorn in a microwave.
I can't do it.
Keep going.
The anthem of a neighborhood that struggles with self-awareness and volume control. Amidst the chaos, confusion reigns as each participant rotates through the scene like a drunken exhibit in a museum of poor choices. At this point, half the crowd's misplaced a shoe, a phone, or a family member. Priorities clearly ranked in that order.
Oh my God, dude.
And yet somehow, as the smoke clears and against all odds, they'll still call it culture.
Oh my God. I can't, dude.
That's racist!
Okay? That's what it is. Random ass shit, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, big guys need love too. Oh, this would be perfect for Rob. Too bad he's not here to enjoy it. Let's see.
You a big guy. It's easy to have sex with you. Just kick in your stomach, your dick pop out.
That's your thing. Got him.
That's easy. You know the hardest thing about giving a fat person head is when you lift their stomach up, their dick is hot. Like 99 degrees.
Rob!
It's about you.
This joke is about you. Are you ready?
That's not about me. My dick is not covered by my stomach. I'm not that.
Watch this.
You a big guy. It's easy to have sex with you. Just kick in your stomach, your dick pop out like a cash register. That's easy. You know the hardest thing about giving a fat person head is when you lift their stomach up, their dick is hot. Like 99 degrees.
It's like an air fryer down there.
Yes. And your makeup and eyelashes will fall off. It is work sucking a fat man penis. Because it's so warm down there. You ever did it?
Is that her name, Miss Pat?
Yeah, Miss Pat.
Oh,
Yeah, she's hilarious.
I've never seen her before. I'm gonna look for more. That's good, Miss Patrice. Got it. I'll find you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, one more palate cleanser from.
Oh,
from
God.
Here we go.
That looked like one of the chicks on the Trump picture.
It looks like one of them chicks that was over at your house.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
I am the female Dave Portnoy. I'm gonna be reading Orange Juice. My final touch.
Fuck, bitch.
Is that money?
I rated a 9 out of 11.
Oh, there's a little Jew. There's a little Jew Lego.
That's Jesus. That's Jesus.
Who was a Jew?
Well, yeah, you're not wrong, but he's.
Whoa. Jesus was a Christian, and not only was a Christian, he was a good fucking Catholic, and you shut your whore mouth.
I saw the blue and white, and I got triggered. Okay, I've been poisoned by X. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Let's see. We're gonna get the destruction of the Department of Education soon. Oh, you piece of shit!
Yeah.
Right.
Ha ha.
Continue with work, school, or assignment. Let's continue with Google. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Sure. Go ahead. Take all our data. Continue. Oh, fuck you in the ass. I'm not paying any money.
Oh, fuck.
Paywall.
Anyway, it says officials outlined plans to slash the agency's budget and staff, shifting responsibilities to states amid Trump's Make America Great Again overhaul. Critics warn of disruptions to students' aids and civil rights. Okay, yeah. Department of Education. Apparently, there's being moves made on that. That's Linda McMahon, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is.
We were supposed to eliminate the Department of Education, and instead we're being told how we're going to revamp it. I don't think that's ending the Department of Education, but I've been told to temper my expectations, so they've been significantly tempered. Don't worry, Magoo. I've been tempering them since we started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this says time has come to dismantle the Department of Education, says the White House today. So this was a post by them. Let's blow it up for everybody. Trump takes major step towards dismantling Department of Education. Trump admin said it will transfer some of the education department's largest grant programs and major portions of several offices to other federal agencies. So we're not getting rid of them. We're just going to put them under different control.
Yeah.
Well, God fucking damn it. That's not what I wanted. This is not what people voted for, they tell me. Abolish the Federal Department of Education. Yep. I was looking to see if there's anything else on this. This is the Department of Education says the clock is ticking. This is from their page. What is this?
I would like to dissolve the $10 billion National Department of Education created by President Carter. But better education doesn't mean a bigger Department of Education. In fact, that department should be abolished.
Why can't he just do more of that anyway?
I can assure you that teachers don't want to waste their time making their way through a maze of regulations.
Senator Dole, do you still favor eliminating the Department of Education?
Yes.
Yes.
We believe strongly that the best path to education reform is to trust the local people.
We have to literally erase the board and rethink from the ground up.
There's no authority for the federal government to be involved in education.
Ron Paul got a shout out. Let's go.
Our administration will take all lawful steps to shut down the department. We're going to shut it down and shut it down as quickly as possible.
We're going to shut it down.
Final mission.
The final mission. It makes no sense. It's happening since the 80s.
I mean, this was posted 9 hours ago by the Department of Education.
Yeah. Okay.
So fucking
the plan is
so just stop, dude. Just fire everybody. Just stop.
Yeah, the plan is to what? No.
As we await the announcement of dismantling the Department of Education, this is a good reminder of what they actually do. Who gives a shit? Oh, look, MC's still posting cool shit. All right, anyway. The Department of Education. Oh, this is like way older. Okay. Let's go latest. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, there's big news. I guess the big news is that we didn't forget and we're still trying, but we can't seem to do it for some reason. That's Prism. Okay. 90% of the Department of Education placed on furlough. Wait,
Whoa.
what?
Okay.
Hold on.
The Democrats kept the government shut down for 43 days.
Should have been 80. Should have been 86.
Flights were delayed. SNAP benefits ran dry. Small business and housing loans were frozen.
What does it have to do with
But
Department of
one
Ed?
major component of life for American families went virtually unaffected: education. The federal Department of
I don't have kids in public school. You people that do. I mean, I still saw buses.
Yeah.
Them little giblets were still going to school. I've seen them out there.
Education furloughed 90% of its staff. And what happened?
Staff.
Nothing. Schools stayed open. Students went to class. Teachers got paid. The shutdown proved our schools don't depend on Washington bureaucracy to function. If 90% of an agency supposedly governing education can disappear for weeks without disrupting education, do we really need it at all?
Shut it down. What is taking so long?
Shut it down.
Because they're trying to figure out how to wade through the fucking quagmire of media they're gonna have to deal with, as every fucking lefty fucking Karen and Susan from fucking Seattle, Washington to fucking Augusta, Maine fucking has a conniptive meltdown because, oh my god, the Department of Education's gone. How is my child going to learn?
Yep.
Magoo, you got to let me know if this was the clip you were referencing or not. I try to look at chat like every so often just to catch up on what everybody's saying, but let me know if that was the one. If there's not,
he's talking about the one where she gets tombstoned by the Undertaker on top of the Titan
Oh.
on Monday Night Raw.
well, that was
Or the one where she got like rock bottom by The Rock on Monday Night Raw, or the one time she got like Stone Cold Stunnered at WrestleMania, or the time that Vince McMahon cheated on her in front of her on Monday Night Raw a bunch, or the time that Vince McMahon grabbed her and said, "We're gonna go home and make some babies, and I'm gonna be your genetic jackhammer."
Wait, what?
Yeah, you don't remember the genetic? You don't remember Vince McMahon calling himself the genetic jackhammer before he carried Linda McMahon off into the sunset? Oh yeah, I remember.
I don't, but that's okay. That's
what?
fine.
Now, no.
Yeah. Try to find it because I was trying to find it and I can't see it. But he said apparently there was something on Fox News. I'm seeing stuff 5 months ago. Was it that old? Let's go this month. Let's see. New plans for education. Oh, 3 hours ago. Okay. Here we go. Linda McMahon, 3 hours ago. I'll blow this up while Josh looks for his thing. All right, here we go.
Big news today, folks. They are on their way to slimming down considerably. We know that President Trump wants to close it down ultimately. They're moving some of the actions that it does to the states, which was part of the goal. Secretary Linda McMahon said, you know what, during that 43-day shutdown of the government, it became more clear than ever that education seemed to function just fine without the department. Watch this.
The federal Department of
Oh, it was the one I just had up. Oh, no, wait. But she came on later to talk about it. Okay.
Education furloughed 90% of its staff. And what happened?
Staff.
Schools stayed open. Students went to class. Teachers got paid. The shutdown
I got
proved
very
our
mad.
schools
Staff.
don't depend on Washington bureaucracy to function.
Secretary McMahon, great to have you with us. Tell us what the announcement means today for the Department of Education.
Well, Martha, thank you very much for having me this afternoon. And the announcement really follows the plan that President Trump has had since day one, and that is returning education to the states. He fully believes, as do I, the best education is that's closest to the child and not run from a bureaucracy in Washington, D.C. So the announcement that we made this afternoon was what we are doing to take certain programs that are now part of the Department of Education and what we call signing interagency agreements, and that is that we procure the services of other agencies. It's kind of a bit of a test run. We want to move on a temporary basis some of those programs to different agencies. The funding still comes from the Department of Education. The management of those programs, the oversight of those programs is still at the department, but we want to see if what we think to be true is that they will function much more in a streamlined fashion and much more efficiently if we relocate those programs into other agencies. And so if we do that, I call it the proof of concept. Well, we'll move it, we'll see how it works, we will deliver then to Congress the outcomes, and we then hope that Congress will then vote to codify the permanent move of those independent programs to those agencies. And eventually, that will be all the programs that the Department of Education has oversight over, and then we'll be ready to get rid of that bureaucracy and fully return things to the states where I do believe it belongs.
So we're not getting rid of anything. We're just cutting out the middleman. But
Yeah,
it's still
not
going
yet.
to exist.
Not yet.
If you think today's here, there was a couple comments. If they were serious, they would push it through in the House and Senate. They would likely have 95% of the votes. No, because Democrats will vote against it. So I don't think it's that high.
Yeah, I don't think it's 95% of the votes. Every single Democrat would vote against it.
95% of Republicans for sure. But
yeah,
if you think today's Congress would vote to shut down the Department of Education, two different Congresses. Yeah, okay. To be fair to the DOE, it doesn't fund primary or secondary schools. It just regulates lesson plans. More importantly, drove university costs up. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Whatever.
No, I mean he's right. That's. I have your thing. I think it
now.
Yeah,
I got a little update here. As of 38 minutes ago, and this is I got unusual whales, raw alerts. Like there's like 6 different things. The Epstein file bills grants Attorney General Pam Bondi the authority to quote unquote withhold or redact any material that could endanger quote unquote national security or jeopardize an active federal investigation. It's all getting redacted, boys.
God damn it.
It's time to get your Planet of the Apes on. We're going to chimp.
Damn it.
But in the meantime here, Tim, if you will pull it up, I will unmute and we're going to see.
Here, this is your doomer slop. There you go.
There we go. I'm going to.
I don't give a. If you want another baby, I'm your genetic jackhammer.
What? Oh my gosh, another little Shane or Stephanie running around.
Genetic jackhammer. Linda, Daddy's coming home.
The jackhammer.
If you're the man I think you are, you'll shake my hand.
Be a man. Be a man. This is touching.
As far as for the Rocks is concerned, you are now and will forever be an asshole.
That's crazy.
Not a good rock bottom. Not a real good rock bottom there.
I mean,
can you pull him back up for a second?
I got to pull him back up.
Just for a second.
Jesus Christ, Tim.
Because I have a question about this, and I remember when it happened. You remember when he got the chin and he had the butthole added to his chin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that's real? He's that committed?
Josh is best situated.
I'm asking. I
don't know.
Jack Linda.
There we go. I brought it back.
Yeah. Show his chin.
Linda, if you want another baby,
wait for
I'm your genetic jackhammer.
What? Oh my gosh! Another little Shane or Stephanie running around.
Yeah, you see that little butthole right there?
Yeah. I remember when he took the thing off and there was the butthole there. My question is it makeup or is he so committed to the industry that he made the joke out of himself to put an actual butthole on his chin?
I don't know. For real.
Couldn't tell you. I mean, you'll never know it, Vince. He'll take that kayfabe to the grave.
Get surgery to have a butthole put on his chin. I think it's real. Bless my heart. Fuck you. I know what that means. Fuck you.
The whole podcast is getting derailed because Tim needs to know about Vince McMahon's fucking.
I need to know about Mitch's
butthole chin.
butthole. You're right.
Yeah, Mitch's butthole.
No, the story about Vince getting surgery to have a butthole put on his chin is not true.
Mm-hmm.
The likely origin of the reference storyline where the owner Vince McMahon, which came popular topic of the rumor stems from. I know where it stems from. I watched it. The Kiss My Ass Club. Vince McMahon had a recurring storyline on The Element with Kiss My Ass Club where he forced WWE stars to kiss their posterior live on television. I remember that.
Yeah.
The butt chin. Yeah, the cleft chin, which is a naturally occurring facial feature. There's no evidence or credible report that any person named Vince actually having surgery to replace an anus on their chin. No, he put it on there. Okay. AI doesn't understand what I'm talking about. Anyway. I think he actually did it. I think he'd be that committed. If you were getting paid millions and millions of dollars, would you not?
No, I wouldn't fuck with my chin. I have a beard
just
specifically
replace it later.
to. Yeah, no.
What does he look like now? He could just get it replaced. Doesn't have to. It's not forever.
You know what? His recent. I haven't noticed that on his chin recently, so I don't think it's a thing. Now. Could be wrong.
This is him. We'll go to images. I mean, look, it's still there. It's still there.
I guess it is.
So it's not makeup.
No.
Because he didn't always look like that.
It looks like maybe a fucking piercing or something. How symmetrical it is.
I mean,
maybe it was always there. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't notice it.
That's more like a regular fucking thing.
Yeah, it looks like it, honestly, I just think he had like a weird cleft chin, and he's just like, yeah, it's always kind of been Vince. He's just got a weird chin.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
weird chin.
He's brolic as fuck, so who cares? Like,
maybe find a super old photo of him to see if it was on him way back in the day.
Now look, that's him with Stone Cold. Where's you kind of see a little bit?
It's hard to tell there. The light might be affecting that one. It looks like it's there. It looks like
it looks like it's there. You see a little shadow in the middle there.
Yep. A deep crevasse.
I love how we're spending time on, Vince McMahon's butthole chin.
Of course, dude.
Yeah,
this is my show. I do what I want, and I want to know if his,
yeah,
I want to know if his butthole chin is real. Okay.
It is a Tim show. You can't do shit about it.
I'm here for the gospel, Josh, but borders are real. Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't understand. I didn't understand that one either.
I'm gonna take a drink and take a piss, but I don't know what that means.
So for those of you who are on the,
thank you, Ronan, for the $10 too.
And we get more of that. Rumbles are more.
Yeah, I gotta put some more in the cup here, but I think Ronan's referring to last week when you guys weren't here, and kind of Sunday too, where I was talking about how like purist libertarian philosophy, if you get right down in the nitty gritty, is not like there's no border laws. Kind of like I was arguing with Mitch at one point. I'm like, he said, he's like, well, I'm an American citizen. I pay taxes. So America owns the border. Therefore I own the border. And as I said to Mitch, can you please show me your deed and title to ownership to the border here? Because otherwise it's our border, comrade. And that's socialism. And that's not what we're trying to do here. So, in a purist libertarian like society, if you can't present to me your receipt of payment of ownership of the land, or if you can't show me a title of deed to the land, then it's not your land more than likely. And therefore, I don't give a fuck what you have to say with that land because it's not yours. You don't have control of it. Now, whatever goes on in your property, that's fine. I'm fine with it. I'm cool with it. You want to smoke dope on your property? Cool. You want to Holocaust? I would recommend it, but you can do that on your property. Although if you do Holocaust to Jews, you're going to very dire and serious consequences. So I would once again highly advise against it, but it is your option to do that on your property. Now, what you can't do on public property is anything that doesn't benefit the public. You need permits for it usually, so that's not your fucking land. And I love you, Ronan, but unless you can show me a title and a deed to the border, there is no border. Queen queer moments. Exactly. Roos knows. Thanks, Hector. I appreciate you understanding what I'm doing here.
I don't understand what Hector said. Like, I don't understand this.
You queen queer moments. You're not Rob. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Who lives on Drury Lane?
Yes, the exact same one.
She's married to the Muffin Man.
No, she's married to that whore who dances at the Pink Pony Club with that little fucking cowboy hat on. But
Talk about her like that.
Yeah, I'll talk about her as the fuck I want, Robert. What the fuck are you gonna do? Get on a plane, fly 2,500 miles, and come fight my ass?
That's my
Fuck
ex-girlfriend. We dated for a month.
no. Look, I don't give a fuck what your stepsister used to do with you. She's mine now. You take your welfare checks and you put them in the
She's
world.
not my stepsister.
She is your stepsister, and I know you got your EBT back, but you can't stop. You got to stop acting.
I ain't got no EBT. You're
False accusation.
Fuck you. I know you're black. I know you're really a ginger. Like,
No.
I know you got your EBT stamps back. I know you're
No.
acting racist. That's
That
not
is-
racist. That's honest. I'm being honest. If you can't handle the honesty, well, that's not my fault.
You do
That's
not.
yours.
I am not ebbed. I don't have EBT.
Bro, I saw
Or
you at
snap.
the church's chicken swiping that card last night.
Mm-mm.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I gotta slam this joke in there. Okay, so yeah, what is real? That is real. Mitch was not lying.
First lady / gentleman of France.
That's on Google right now. This is a live. This isn't a screenshot.
I do wonder how that lawsuit's going with Candace Owens.
Fucking
Candace,
live, dude.
bro, it's honestly telling me that lawsuit with Candace Owens is probably going terribly right now.
Why would it be? If it was going terribly, they wouldn't risk this.
Exactly. If it was no, it's what I'm saying.
Oh, terribly for Bridget?
Yes, she's going terribly for Brigitte. She is getting fucked right now, and I don't mean by Macron.
Okay, what the fuck is going on here?
I don't know. Send me a link, dude.
What are we talking about?
Send
Need
me
to
a
get
link.
into the extreme right-wing trans-libertarian ANCAP servers that I am in. It's absolutely wild. out
Wait.
there.
Into the extreme right wing trans-libertarian.
ANCAP servers. I mean,
How do you even find that?
yeah,
first
that's
of all?
that's a very. Do they have a podcast? Because that's a very niche podcast right there.
Oh, you know who it is? It's Kyle.
Oh yeah, I'd fuck Kyle. That's cool. That's fine. Kyle's cool.
Yeah.
No. That is probably Kyle's people, honestly. So that makes sense. But wait, no, Kyle's left leaning. That's
No,
not. He's not right. Kyle.
Yeah, I
Kyle
think that
is
I
entirely
think
left
I
leaning.
think no. I think that Kyle is super into the philosophy of libertarianism at the expense of everything else.
He asked me to support a bill. Him and his co-host, forgot her name. What's her name?
I feel so bad that everybody forgets her name. Amanda, lovely. They got on a call with me, asked me to sponsor a bill to try to like get the LP to push this No Kings protest and say we should participate in the No Kings protest. So maybe he's not a lefty, but he sure does want us to do lefty shit sometimes.
I mean, but that's what the left does. They co-opt. They co-opt and take over shit, and they say, no, this is our thing now, and they occupy it.
the woman would remember the woman's name, but I just
know.
want to point out that I got it right. I remember her name.
I mean, I'll even go further. I can even name her last name too. That's how she is a lefty. That's why he did it. Yeah, of course.
Yep.
And while we're here, because I came back and I saw this here, and Ronan, I saw that, so I'm not going to let it slide here.
Okay. Oh yeah. Thank you.
I'm going to manifest. Where is my deed? To what? To the border? I don't have one because it doesn't exist. It's not real. It appears like
Israel.
To Israel.
Where's the deed to your house?
The deed to my house. This is a renter's market, buddy. I'm not trying to buy in a fucking shit ass economy. Are you retarded?
No.
It's called good asset management, big dog.
You don't have to tell me. I know.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like, where is my deed? Not here. It's definitely not at the border. I can tell you that right now because I don't own the border. You don't own the border. Nobody owns the border. Fuck. If you can show me who does own the border outside of a few like private property owners who actually probably do own some property around the border, legitimately speaking, like trust me, I've looked at it, bro. I've looked at properties that are legitimately less than 5 miles away from the Mexican border. Like,
that's not a good idea though, because they have so much authority within 100 miles. It's not a good idea.
My brother in Christ, you don't think Tucson's within the entire city of Tucson is within that 100
I
mile
know.
zone?
Why would you want to live there?
Why? It is. We do call it the Wild West for a reason, there, Mr. Crosby.
I would take a trip with you to Tombstone. I have no interest in Tucson or Phoenix.
I want to go to
there's
Tucson and Phoenix.
Bro, there's not shit to do. Like, honestly, unless you're in the college football or college sports, there's not shit to do in Tucson. There's a couple good restaurants, couple good beer spots. Honestly, it's everything outside of Tucson, bro. So
like Tombstone.
Saguaro National Park, yes, Tombstone, Mount Lemon. Like, Mount Lemon is probably one of the most underrated fucking like spots to come out here.
Is
and do
it a
shit.
good hike?
It's not only like, Rob, I see what you're doing here, and I see your bet, and I rate you. Not only is it an excellent hike, but the fact that
Because you have to walk there. There's no roads.
No, there's roads. It is not libertarian. There are roads, Mr. Crosby. Don't lie. I actually live on Mount Lemon. There is the southernmost ski resort in the United States.
Interesting.
Right, an hour away from my house. I can go skiing if I want to in Arizona. Less than 100 miles from the Mexican border, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, San Diego's like really close to Tijuana, and no one gives a fuck about that. San Ysidro, California, is super cool.
Yeah.
That's where I
But
parked
you
in
need your
San Ysidro.
passport to get across the border now, bro. It's gay.
They give me they'll give you a day pass. So did I ever tell the story on here? I walked from San Ysidro through the border, and they just kind of like looked at their computer, told us to come into the back room, and they're like, "We're giving you a day pass, like it's like a water park or something." And we just walked around Tijuana for a little bit, and then walked back over.
Oh, I might go, shit. If I could carry my guns through the border, I would probably go to Nogales. Like I've talked about it. Like
what?
So there is a town about an hour and a half south of Tucson called Nogales.
Josh, I told you to stop saying that.
That is not what
Nogales?
I said.
Nogales, Mexico.
Nogales. First off, yes, you can Google it. There is Nogales, Arizona, and Nogales, Mexico. It is probably one of the more popular. Like when you see people talk about border towns in America, Nogales is probably one of the ones you're going to see on TV most often. Like, I'm pretty sure all of that, like that shit where like you saw AOC crying at the border like a fucking bitch, that was shot in Nogales. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful area. There's not shit down there. Why would I want to be there? Because there's nobody fucking out there. It's beautiful down there. The scenery is fucking immaculate. It's literally God's country. Like, I found a fucking mansion down there. If I ever hit the fucking lottery in the Patagonia Mountains, that's it. Y'all are gonna. I'm just gonna fucking. You're all gonna move out. We're gonna do the show live every week on my fucking like 1,000-acre ranch.
That'd be good. See whose ranch makes it first, Tim or Josh?
Well, mine's already started.
Yeah,
so
but yours is gonna have a lot of chicken noise in the background. We can't do the chicken noise in the background. Gonna have to have some.
We can do whatever we want. Yeah, we can do whatever we want. Yeah,
podcast from the chicken coop.
I've talked about it. Like,
there's 13 acres over here, Rob. There's plenty of room.
Oh, you got 13 acres? Nice.
Yeah, dude, all my, like, that's the thing. All my property search, I'm telling realtors, if it doesn't have at least 2 acres, don't even show it to me. And if it's got more than 20, I want priority on that one.
Nice.
Like, I'm looking at one property. I just want, like, I've been checking it out online. I got to set up something to go see it. But it's like 3 bed, 2 bath, 67 acres out in, like, Benson or some shit.
It's probably on a mountain.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the desert, so it's going to be hot.
Good price or expensive?
Under 300,000. The house is a little old, but it's a manufactured home.
Here's what I'm guessing: high elevation, and there's either, I don't know what it is in Arizona because it wouldn't be a flood zone. Maybe like
it would be a flood zone. We try like, remember that you all heard of the stupid driver law that like came out where like they fine people for like driving into the floodwaters, and everybody in Florida always talks about how they need to enact that in Florida. Yeah, that was in Arizona. It started because dumb fuckers would drive out into the floods during monsoon season, get fucking stuck, and then people have to come save their ass.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I was thinking about this the other day because now I spend a lot more time driving and thinking, and I was thinking about this. There's actually an immense opportunity in America right now, even with all of the crap that's going on. And I think like the bigger problem is that people are not really willing to sacrifice or do what it takes to take advantage of those opportunities. Because I was thinking about Mitch. I'm sorry. And
My
I was
baby
like,
boy, don't hurt my baby boy like that, bro.
but okay. So I wasn't thinking about Mitch. I was just thinking about people in similar situations. And I was just thinking, like, yeah, it's really hard to fucking get by because you live in Orlando. It's fucking terrible. Like the market's terrible, the job market's terrible, the housing market's terrible. Everything is terrible out that way, unless you have like a certain criteria or whatever you can meet. But there are opportunities everywhere. Like this place that I moved out here, you can make a job. You can find a job that pays you 3 times what you need to live,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to be willing to make certain sacrifices to do that. And one of those sacrifices is leaving home. What? Yeah, flee the cities. Exactly.
Yep.
Barfo's right. Yeah, and ironically enough, it was Ben Shapiro that I first heard talk about this. But that is like the history of America: is people leaving their hometowns for the areas of opportunity and finding success. Like if you look at any of like the great I've been watching like a lot of like Rockefeller and all those guys, and like all they did, Carnegie and yeah, and all the great guys that the great capitalists of our time, and they were not. It's not like they stayed in their hometown and made a name for themselves. They seeked out that opportunity, they found it, and went after it.
Saw it, but yep.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a guy that drives.
You're trying to be a lawyer. I'm just trying to help you on your test.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think Swampcast Waco has a real chance.
I hope not. That'd be hot. That'd be real hot.
It'd be about as hot as a fat man's undercarriage.
Yeah, I'm stuck in a fat man's dick. It'd be so hot.
But no,
is TMR David Koresh or whatever
No,
his fucking
absolutely
name is?
not. Absolutely
We're
not.
starting our own world.
Yeah.
No.
Well, but Tim's or Mitch is going into real estate. Yeah, Mitch is going into real estate,
Which is about to crash.
Which is that's what I'm
yeah,
like,
maybe a bad
to
choice.
say it
Maybe
like
a bad
that,
choice. I don't know, dude. I don't know, because to me it's like he's up on his shit, so he should know to avoid these markets, right? But he was like, no, I think it's safe. So I don't know who talked him into it. But it's people are moving to Florida though, so that's going to be an influx of business.
They did move. They already moved. That's why it's all.
They're in the process. They will still move. They're still moving.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Orlando's a hot spot too. A lot of clientele, a lot of people to bump shoulders with.
And that's the thing with real estate. It's like a feast and famine market.
I'm gonna try. Look, folks. First, we got to get all the productive white men out of the cities. Real estate doesn't care about your feelings. That's as close to Ben Shapiro as I could get.
I give it a Ben
6.
out of Ben. Yeah.
A 6.
I mean, but like you're not wrong though. Like it's tough out there, and I mean, don't want to use Mitch as an example, but that's a great one of like, hey, you got to really look and self-assess and go, hey, is staying here really going to work for me? Like, not for nothing, I've had to make that move more than once. I went from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, because I was like, there is a better opportunity going south for me than staying here in the Northeast. And then when Florida, kind of got cracked out with all the New York people moving, I went, okay, I can move to Arizona and I can make more on my own than the average median household income in the state.
Yeah.
Now here I am. I've had to sacrifice. Yeah. There's a lot less people here in Tucson. There's a lot less things to do in Tucson. There is a whole lot less business in Tucson as well. Like, trust me, my company's branches out here do not make as much money in Arizona as they did in Florida. And there's, when you're moving from a tourist market to a not tourist market, those things are liable to happen. But I can support a family of 4 on my own. And I'm not making $100,000 a year. I'm not making $99,000 a year, guys. I'm making decently less than that. But if I can do that, Mitch could move out here. Hypothetically, Mitch could move out here, make $45,000 a year, and live very comfortably on his own, having a
Right.
ball, fucking U of A girls straight in the pussy every night.
But that's so it kind of leads to the top story on X right now. In Mitch fashion, here's a great segue. The Tucker
Carlson network.
Yep, the Tucker
Uh,
Carlson interview with this guy that talks about how bad weed is.
Yeah, he's
Look,
right. He's so
Nick
right.
Fuentes did
He
not
started
say,
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
That was what I was going to say. Nick Fuentes did not say anything about marijuana, sir.
No, he did. He said it's like ruining young men.
I mean, he's not wrong, but that's also because young men are not shit, but that's a different conversation to have.
We'll have that conversation too. Mitch is saving me a place in Flagler County. What is that? What?
Mitch is say Ronan's looking to move to Florida, and Mitch is going to help him find a place when he gets out here.
Good luck, dude.
Move to Pensacola. Move to Pensacola.
It's cheaper for sure.
It's a little cheaper. It's a little cheaper.
Cheaper than Florida.
And you're close. Like Orlando, you're kind of landlocked. You're not by the beach. And you got nearby cities like Miami, Tampa. Pensacola, you're near the beach, 15 minutes from the beach. You're near New Orleans, Mobile. You're near Destin. You got a lot of places nearby. It's you're 8 hours from fucking. Well, you're 6 hours from Orlando, and you're 8 hours from like Nashville, Tennessee. It's not bad. Not a bad place to be. Central time zone, though, does fuck you every now and then. Will fuck you with the rest of the states.
You know what I've noticed living in God's time is that everybody takes their damn time doing anything. Doing fucking anything.
Arizona time is God's time. You shut your blasphemous mouth there,
No.
bro.
If you want to live if you want to live in the South, you move to Pensacola or the Panhandle. If you want to move to something that resembles another country or the Northeast, you're gonna move to like South Florida, Orlando, Central Florida.
He's right. But Arizona time is God's time, and you should respect that.
No, and here's why. And
What?
here's why.
Y'all just doing y'all's own
Because
thing.
in the 60s and 70s, everybody kept moving out west to get away from God.
That's true.
That's not true.
It is true.
They moved west to get closer to God. That was why all the How do you think the Mormons ended up here?
No,
Maybe it's not your God.
Alien. That is an alien. That is not God.
No, it's not. Sir, you leave them in their magic underwear
the Book of
alone.
Mormon.
Yeah.
Them's is aliens.
Look, I saw Jesus
And they
Christ
don't deny
one
it.
time too.
Mr. Goy, where you at? Let him know. Tell him
Yeah.
the truth. Tell
There
him
was
the
this
truth.
guy. There was this guy on Kill Tony last night who did like the cleanest set ever, and then come to find out, Mormon guy, and then they just grilled him on Mormonism the whole fucking time, and he was like, "Yeah, I was a virgin until I found my wife in the missionary."
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was crazy. Go watch the last episode of Kill Tony.
So, did you guys watch the Tucker thing at all?
I didn't see this. I didn't see this.
I
one.
did not. I've heard this conversation a numerous amount of times, and as someone who's actually a pretty staunch cannabis like I've been a staunch cannabis activist user. Yes, I have been a staunch cannabis user for a long time too. But I don't necessarily disagree with Dr. Daniel Ammon's opinion on marijuana. I think that it's really something that I think kids are getting introduced to way too young. And it's not like, oh, I'm smoking a little weed with my friends behind the school out of I don't know. I'm talking like these kids are smoking like 98% THC vape pens all day long. Like,
Yeah.
I tried weed as a kid. Tim, I'm sure you tried weed as a kid. Rob, I'm sure you tried weed as a kid. I'm not saying y'all do it now. I'm not saying you kept doing it. I'm not saying you did it habitually, but I'm sure everybody on the show has at least tried weed once.
Yeah. So the thing about doing weed as a kid is you're doing it with your friends, and y'all are going hard as fuck. That's the thing about doing weed as a kid, because like from what I remember,
you're
like
trying to. You don't know what real weed is.
Yeah, exactly. My first time smoking was kind of mellow. It was kind of cool. And then my friend Caleb's first time smoking, he was a younger guy, and so he got it. He finally got his driver's license, could hang out with us. And so his first time smoking weed, we had already smoked weed, and his first time was with a gas mask. and we got high as fuck. And so that's just gonna happen. Your kids are gonna be kids, and when they're together smoking weed for the first time, they're gonna be like, hit a fucking grab bong out of the fucking 5-gallon bucket, bro.
You used to do it was a traffic cone in a swimming pool, and then you pull up the traffic cone, you grab it, and then you jump on the traffic cone. It forces it all in.
Yep, 5-gallon bucket in the swimming pool. We've done it. I've done it.
So y'all want? I got one for you. My first time. So we smoked it out of a bog. Nothing important. But we decided. Remember Sparks?
Oh yeah.
Sparks before there was Four Locos. There was Sparks.
Yeah.
We decided to pour Sparks in there as the bong water, and then because
you're stupid.
Yeah, we are stupid. But wait, there's more. It gets better. Because my stupid ass, it was my first time smoking, and everybody knew. They're like, Josh, tradition, you got to drink the bong water. And I was like, what?
Oh, no.
I didn't know any better. So I'm like, oh, it can't be that bad. And not only was it terrible, but I was fucked the rest of the night.
Yeah. So we did that with Everclear.
You're an idiot.
We did that with Everclear.
Idiot, dude. Idiot.
This is what I'm saying. No. Kids are dumb, and we weren't supposed to be drinking either. So it's like, I wonder how fucked up we can get if we do this. That is what you're doing to your brain, which makes you cooler. Honestly, it does make you a lot cooler.
That's what my grandfather used to say, but he was wrong.
He was
the
wrong.
whole point of the conversation. We're all talking about like our first time, and like, yeah, we're gonna. That's what I'm saying. But when you were like high school, generally speaking, outside of a few of us, that wasn't that often you did that.
No, that was just like try it, and then we fucked up. We won't do that again.
Like I've told all my other bosses, I only make a really stupid mistake one time. I learned my lesson. Okay, that's fine.
But I mean, once again, I really. Part of the reason I don't think I'm all fucked up in the game from it is I didn't start smoking even like sort of habitually or regularly until I was like 21, 22. So I had already physically, mentally, emotionally developed most of myself. No. I was like 2-3 years out from a full emotional development, like brain neocortex bullshit. But like you got these kids who are starting to smoke weed and like, once again, strong, good weed at like 13, 14 years old, and they're smoking this shit all day, every day, regularly. Mm-hmm. And then they hit 18, 19, and you wonder why there's no ambition, no drive. All they want to do is sit and smoke.
Yeah. And it does have an effect, especially with like if you're in sports, if you're in like high school sports. Because I remember like smoking, and then I don't know, it does kind of kill your drive a little bit because you're kind of locked in. Before then, you're kind of locked in to whatever you're doing, and then you're smoking, and it's like, oh, I could do this. I could do this sometimes. I could chill out. I could chill out a little bit.
Yeah,
and you can't.
No. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of the like criticisms. I posted this in our Discord. Join the Discord. Discord is in the link descriptions below and all that stuff. I'm drinking. Anyway, it's all there. I posted a thing about this too. It's like all of the comments and replies to Dr. Amin being on Tucker Carlson were, "What about alcohol? What about alcohol? Alcohol's bad. Alcohol's bad."
Same too, yeah.
Like no fucking shit, dude. But it's like if somebody brings up fentanyl and you're like, "Well, what about alcohol?" Fentanyl. Yeah, dude, I understand, but also fentanyl. And it's the same thing. Like it's not as deadly, right? But it's definitely has an effect. And if you don't think it has an effect, I mean, you're just lying to yourself, dude. It doesn't matter how natural it is. It can still fucking kill you.
I mean, I think weed is a lot. It's better for you than alcohol, right?
Yeah, and I'll say it's not going to kill you dead, but it will kill your life. It will destroy your life.
But here's the thing: having it be legal and
no, I'm a 1,000,000% in agreement.
No, yeah,
with that.
I'm not talking to you. I'm
legalize fentanyl.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm saying here's what happened with us is our school started drug testing for weed and other drugs, right? And so kids in high school started smoking spice. And that was worse.
Spice is not weed. Do not do spice. Spice is not weed.
A2, spice,
but back
Special
in the
K,
day,
don't
back
do
in
it.
the day, it was portrayed as
legal.
synthetic weed, legal
Right,
weed, and
yeah.
so kids, in order to pass their drug tests and still get high, were smoking spice because it was widely available and having like the craziest reactions. I watched a dude throw up spaghetti and look like Captain Barbosa from the Pirates of the Caribbean and tell me he was bisexual after smoking spice. That was crazy. That was crazy. And he brought a girl who had a flipper for an arm, and I was like, I'm high on spice. This is insane. So it's not good. It's not good either way. You should legalize the natural shit and then keep kids from doing all this crazy shit. That's what I'm saying. I don't and the fact that it's still illegal is crazy to me. It's 2025.
What do you mean it's still like? What do you mean it's illegal?
For federal.
This
What do you
comment this comment fucks my brain.
I think if you're taught drive, weed won't stop it. It may redirect your drive-through.
What?
El Barfo.
El
The only thing worse than an enemy of liberty is liberty poorly defended. And that was what that was right there.
Absolutely, dude.
Now, what El Barfo's what's trying to say?
Hail Zulu.
And yeah, first off, Zao Zulu. Second off, you know what El Barfo is trying to say, because I'll be the El Barfo whisperer, kind of like I was the Hector Roos whisperer and translator.
Thank you. Translate, please.
Yeah, is that if you grow up as somebody who's taught ambition, drive, honestly, I always use myself as a great example of like you can be a functional stoner and still be successful in life. Like Elon Musk, great example. He was smoking a little bit of weed. There's tons of weed heads out there that smoke pot every single day and are successful. They have drive. They have ambition. They're doing things. They're creating value in society. Like what the problem actually is, you know, how you're presented it. Like
there's a clarification. There you go.
If you taught drive, weed won't stop your drive. Yeah, I guess it kind of, but it's also a personality thing. If you're one of those people who is just like, you got to have the right type of personality. A lot of people just like, it's easy for them to be like, oh, I'm just high and just give up. Oh, yeah. I'm high right now. Like like I always tell people like, me being high is number one, not going to stop me from doing shit. And two, I also know, like, I don't get peer pressure. Like Rob's right. You do get fucked up with your friends, but I was always the dumbass loser friend who was like, nah, I'm good, bro. Nah, I'm good. Cause I wasn't chasing the dragon. I don't need to get higher. I'm already where I want to be. I'm chilling. I'm cruising. I don't want to pass out and drool on myself and be retarded. I don't want to be like, popcorn when the fucking microwave goes off.
That's why I never did the Xanaxes or the Oxycontins or none of those. I can't do that. But here it is. Okay, so after his last comment, I can interpret. I think if you're taught drive, weed won't stop it.
There's a comma there, yeah.
But it will redirect your drive. So weed will like take you on this tangent where like, yeah, nothing matters, man. It's all fine, dude. It's everything's cool. Mm-hmm. And it will like stifle you. But that's not even it though. Like that's not even like, because I do agree with Josh that and I'm sure Rob agrees too, you can be productive while you're on weed, like while you smoke weed. That's not an issue.
Sometimes it helps. Sometimes it does help. It enhances, the flow.
It helps you relax.
Like if I'm doing,
it does help you relax. In moderation, everything's good.
Yeah, if I was doing jujitsu, I would love to be high, dude. The flow of things, and even like I don't know. I played the best basketball whenever I was on like mushrooms. It was
is that right?
Good, yeah. Cyclohexanol is the active ingredient in spice made by Pfizer. Interesting. I think they've changed up the chemical multiple times due to like regulations and shit, though.
Hexanol. Spice. Also known as CP4740. Fuck this shit. God.
Yeah. So the active
ingredient. Josh, get back here.
The active ingredient, whenever
made by Pfizer, 1979.
But the active ingredient when it came out first was K2. That's what I was
the
buying.
main active ingredient in spice, which was marketed to a legal alternative compound. Yeah. Whoa.
Look up K2 then. K2 spice.
I'll just add a little K2 on it. How you doing?
Yeah.
K2 spice refers to a class of synthetic cannabinoids, which are laboratory-created chemicals designed to mimic the effects of THC. These substances are typically sprayed onto dried plant material. They are often marketed as labels as not for human consumption to evade legal regulation, just like raw milk. One of these chemical compounds associated with K2 spice is cannabicycle hexanol.
Bicycle.
Listen,
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
am
clear. Yeah,
one letter off.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's good. That's a good way to remember it.
The synthetic cannabinoids are significantly more potent than natural THC and combine more strongly. Common street
Boy,
names
do
for
they.
K2 spice includes Blade, Red X Dawn. I've never heard it called that. Paradise, Demon, Black Magic, Spike, Mr. Nice Guy.
I've smoked
What are these
Paradise.
names, dude?
I smoked the Paradise, the Scooby snacks. Definitely a lot of the Scooby snacks. And then I don't know. I think maybe the Black Magic. I can't remember. Obviously.
I agree. Coffee 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. Booze from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. Work 6 days to 7 days, 12 hours plus a day. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but you take a day off and you have 2 days off every now and then. So take some mushrooms, dude. Shut the fuck up, idiot. Learn what's going on with the mycelium. Figure it out. That'll
I don't
do
know,
you good.
dude. I think it kind of fucks you too, though.
If you do it all the time, but I fully think that
Hey-
everyone needs to take a little trip.
Josh, how many of these have you tried? Read those.
You're gonna need to make a big screen here for me.
I got you, Big Poppy. Here it is.
Common names for
How you doing?
K2 spray spice. Mr. Nice Guy, which was also a strain of weed, like a real strain of weed. K2 spice. Yeah.
These are some weird ass names, dude.
So funny enough, like it's funny, like some
These
of
are
these,
allegedly common street names for K2. I just always called it Spice. That was it.
Yeah, it was always Spicer like K2, but like it's funny because like I see a lot of these, and some of these are like nicknames for like strains of weed or other shit. Like,
Yeah.
like where I'm from in Philly, Scooby Snacks was like a slang term for like the little crumbles of weed that would fall into your mouth and you would hit like a blunt or like a J. Like, oh, you got little Scooby Snacks in your mouth. Like,
Right, yeah.
I call it blunt poop because blunt's pooping in your mouth.
Blunt
Joint poop, blunt poop. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, the blunt poop in your mouth. I'm sorry.
You got. Here's what you got to do: is you got to take you can take like a pack of cigarettes. You know the little tabs that are on the sides. You can break those off and roll them up and use those as a filter. That way you don't get any poops in your mouth.
I know that's a lot of people started doing that, but you know, for us uncultured, uncivilized swine out here in the hood,
I was
throwing
civilized as
it down.
fuck, bro.
I know. We were just straight, like just roll it right. It won't poop in your mouth, bro. Or you're gonna get a little poop in your mouth. Just deal with it. Just swallow it. It'll be all right. You're gonna get a little higher.
Listen, Chuck. I agree with you.
Yes.
Back when LSD was LSD, it was good, but it's not anymore. It's not anymore.
It's
dude.
fucking
You can
scary.
still find real LSD. People make
Yeah, I'm sure you can, but
I mean,
you know,
you absolutely can.
90% is fucking trash.
Well,
Yeah.
even like I don't know, even the research because we had some research
It's all
chemicals.
Chinese research chemicals. It's like 90%, bro. I remember.
You can still have fun. You can still have fun.
Take
on
a
them.
drink, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't. I
Porter
don't
shot.
disagree.
Porter shot for the $5. I'm just saying.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
again, Chuck. Hang on.
Yeah, I
just
don't know.
gonna say
It's not
this.
the same, bro. It's not the same.
I'll say this. If you lived in the like mid-Atlantic Northeast, like New York, New Jersey, pretty much the tri-state Delaware Valley area, between 2011 and 2016, 17, and you were getting acid out there, 99%, I'll lower it down, like
Yes.
89% chance it came from me or my people, and it was all Chinese research chemicals. You could get like 1,000 tab strip for like 1,000 tab sheet for like $50, and
Yeah.
Each tab, $10, 1,000 tab. You do the math. Like I remember, like people used to
We'll come
float their
back to
whole
yours, but
drug
this one is
operations off
relevant
that
right
shit,
now.
dog. You'd have people come up like, yo, I only have $30. Here's a whole strip. Here's 10. Well, I only got $30. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, some quacker's right. Old LSD was the best LSD.
If it's in the freezer, yeah, that'll stay.
Also, Chuck is also correct.
Yeah.
Mushrooms do taste like shit.
Here's what you do. Here's what you do.
Mix
with
it in
that.
chocolate. You melt down a Hershey's chocolate
say.
bar, and this is that. Was
No,
that
no. I was
eat
gonna
your
say
mushrooms
let's
like a
go around
fucking
it. Let's
man.
go around and share
Okay,
our
okay.
means and methods because
Okay,
I have
yeah.
my own. That
All
I
right,
like to do.
so mine
Rob,
is
I
you
want to
take
hear
a
Rob
fry-
because Rob seems very serious right
Fuck
now.
Rob. You take a frying pan or whatever. You melt
Fuck
down a
you.
chocolate. You how you doing? You take a chocolate bar. You melt it down. You throw the chocolate in there, and it's good. The other way I used to do it was I would go to Hungry Howie's and I would tell them to put it on the pizza before they baked it. I would just give it to them because they don't give a shit. You give it to them and you say, "Hey, put this on my pizza. I want this on my pizza," and they would put it on there. They put it through the oven, cook it. Good shit right there. That's how I would do it. Those two ways: chocolate bar or pizza.
I like to do what's called lemon teching. And I think Mitch, I've talked with Mitch about this before.
Of course.
you take lemon juice, you chop up the mushrooms, and you don't do drugs, kids. You chop up the mushrooms or blend them together, however you want to do. Get them like fine. Let them sit in lemon juice for 15 to 20 minutes. That extracts the psilocybin, the active chemical, in there, and then you just take a shot of the lemon juice. I'm a sick fuck, so I eat the whole thing too. But I like to take a shot of the lemon juice. And so what that'll do, it'll bring on the trip harder and faster, but it won't last as long. But the taste is just lemon juice pretty much.
Okay. What do you got, Josh?
I got this right here.
The way I did it, Fields or Labs was open the bag, pour it in hand, put hand in mouth. Don't be a bitch.
Also just a great way to
shit out of my fucking gums and teeth and shit. Suck it up. Yeah, I have a soda or like an orange juice or something to like wash it down, but like be a fucking man and just eat your fucking mushrooms like a fucking adult.
Hey, that's me. How you doing?
Yeah. No, I also do enjoy just taking them just straight up because like the taste reminds you of good times you've had.
No, it doesn't.
Unless you've had bad times.
It does.
Unless you've had.
I've never had a bad trip.
I haven't had a bad one either.
No, I'm really like I gotta find somebody out here. You know, apparently there's a spot in
plenty of
New Mexico that sells them, and apparently Colorado legalized them statewide or decriminalized them statewide, but you can only do them in healing centers.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, to be honest, I think the introduction to psychedelics into like civilized society needs to
I
be
appreciate your comment, but
and
fuck you for how it makes me look. Also, anyway, keep going.
the introduction of psychedelics into like pleasant society does need to be through education sources. It does.
You
because
gotta raw dog that shit in the mountains, bro.
Well, yeah, I think at least have places available to be like, this is what you're dealing with right now.
No, I think we had it right when we were kids. Okay, we experimented with our friends when our moms were asleep or when they were out of town. Yes. We did it right. I think that's the way to do it. I think you start getting all.
But
these,
why we have to suck dick to take mushrooms? That doesn't make any kind of sense.
We'll stop doing that. I think all these education centers or safe places or whatever. These are gonna. Listen, they're ultimately going to be turned into indoctrination centers. They're going to start teaching you whatever bullshit they want because you are highly susceptible to propaganda. And whatever else bullshit while you're fucking losing your goddamn mind. So I think the way that we used to do it, and probably I don't know, Barfo can tell us how it was in the 60s. I don't fucking know, but I imagine it was very similar. You were around friends, you were around a group of people that were trying to have a good time, and it was just all about the experience. I think that's the right way to do it. I think you try to put it in these controlled environments and things like that. You're going to have a bad time, dude. You're going to have
I agree with you, and I'm not saying don't do that. I think that is the best way, but with some of these heavier chemicals and well, I won't even call them chemicals. Let's say heavier substances like ayahuasca or peyote or ibogaine or ibogaine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
These kind of things, like
That's ignorant. You're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Stop being an ignorant.
That's ignorant.
Yeah.
all I'm saying is
Destroy the child.
there are people who have
He's got to take a drink. Can't handle it. All right. Yes.
I would actually love to have my buddy Daniel, who does Decrim Nature Florida, with me to come on talk
Bring
about
him on. Hey, you know what, Rob? It's your show.
My show, yeah.
Yeah,
That's fine. And with all the hemp shit going around, it's probably a good time to do a show like that. But anyway, there are ways that these different substances interact with your body and soul to, like, you know, have someone who's experienced in that with, like, that's what I'm talking about. Education centers be available to people, because this shit does send you a direct line to whatever the fuck is up there. And that's what I'm saying is people who have done this for a while, like shamans and shit, they can navigate it and they know how the substance interacts with you as a person.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not just for, but that's what it's not just for partying. You got to educate the populace of what's actually going on here, and no one really knows what's going on.
Because there's like a couple different theories on this, right? It's like one is like you're getting in touch with what's real, and that's what you're talking about, and it's like being in touch with the one, and like all of this ocean of fake reality. That's one interpretation. If you go with like the more religious one or the more Alex Jones angle, it's like these are interdimensional demons. They've come to fuck you. Okay, so what do you think, Josh? I mean, I don't know, because to me it's all like it doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But go ahead, Josh. What is it?
I look at this shit like performance enhancing drugs. Like athletes have fucking like steroids and fucking.
How does it enhance your performance?
Like it's a mental enhancer. Like I really believe that. Like,
okay, I agree with you. The when you take acid, right? Like let's say it lasts 8 hours. That last hour is like life changing.
You know, it's always something like, because, you know, obviously there's the come up, you get your peaking for like an hour or two, and then you have a plateau for like 4 or 5 hours before you start your come down, you know, the last hour or two before you finally can pass out for the night. Because we've all been there. We've all done it.
Yeah. No, I think that's it. But I think that's the part where you have the life changing.
The plateau is like,
so?
Dude.
I think it's the fall off, but go ahead.
I get shit done
you think
during
it's the
that
fall off
plateau.
where you figure your shit out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fall off is where you kind of like it's kind of like that come to Jesus moment in the whole
reconciliation of it all.
But that plateau is just like, I am there. I'm focused. I am in
We're
the
in the moment.
Like,
yes.
Oh yeah. Like if you
we've done acid. There it is.
I am there. Like we are here. I could take over the fucking world in that plateau phase.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will tell you guys that it's when you're not high at all. It's the integration and how you bring it into your everyday life. Yeah. It's how you take what you learned while you were high.
But when do you learn it?
While you're high.
You learn it
while you're high.
You learn it while you're high and after. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but at the
you
peak
can't
or where?
Because you can't. It's
what Rob is trying to say here is that like the experience is how you integrate it after. He's not talking about peak or plateaus or whatever you do. He's saying that like how you integrate it afterwards and how you internalize it is more important than what's going on in that moment. 'Cause that's temporary shit.
Mm-hmm. Because you can take drugs and it could just be drugs, or you can take mushrooms or one of these therapeutic psychedelics for the purpose of something, because you got to set your intention before the trip. You know, just as important as set and setting is, the intention of it all is important. And if you're seeking I think it's important, especially for those who are taking it for the specific purpose of trying to figure shit out. So set your intention and then like think about it afterwards and say like, what did I learn? Did I learn much, because you can take mushrooms and figure shit out, or you can also just keep taking mushrooms and be an asshole and think you're like some sort of demigod that knows like way more.
To a lot of
I like that idea
Yeah.
way better. I'm gonna have more fun pretending to be a demigod for like 6
I had a
hours.
lot
Because
of
then you're
friends
an
that went
asshole,
down
but then
that
you're an
road.
asshole because
Yeah.
you're like, I know
Yeah.
everything, and then you're like, you really don't.
Rob, what's
don't know
different from my
shit,
everyday?
bro.
Like, I'm not saying you're right. I'm just saying if life was different from what it is now, would it look any different?
I'm not saying you're right.
Not for you, no. Okay.
Josh Alavka is right about everything, Rob. I'm always right. Even when I'm wrong, I end up being right in the end. And I'm vindicated for my wrongness.
I don't know about that, but
Look,
What the fuck is my brother talking about? You lit our yard on fire?
One
I
time,
ran inside and
Rob,
screamed for help,
one
and no
time.
one believed
Which house?
me. Well, did you believe him?
Rob was a cop.
He didn't tell me. My dad was a cop. He wouldn't have told us.
Yeah.
I would have noticed our yard on fire. Must have been whenever he was living. Must have been when he moved out.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this: when was the last time that you did a hard trip? Not like a little taste. Like, when's the last time you had like a big trip?
Not since I moved out here. I'll know that.
Not at the parents' house. He says your brother, by the way.
I would say probably 4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm at least 10.
4 years ago. It was acid, and I was doing it with.
I was probably 12,
Rob,
13 years ago. Go ahead.
What was the last Florida Cannabis Fest you and me went to together?
It would have been like 3 years ago.
That was Josh's last time.
There you go. They were selling mushrooms. They were selling fucking mushrooms there. It was great.
It must be nice.
Yeah, and then I did it 1 year. I don't know if you were there or not. I did it 1 year, and they just gifted me some mushrooms because I told them I was there with Libertarian Party and Decrim Nature, and they're like, "What's your name?"
Like, oh, here you go.
I was like, "Rob," and he was like, "My name's Rob. Here's a fucking quarter ounce of mushrooms," and I was like, "Holy shit, let's go!" Albino penis envy too, like the most.
What?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the name of
man.
the strain. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid
good.
strain. One of the
That's
most
the one
potent
I
strains.
bought when I was there last time, and we got fucked up.
Okay,
I gave some to my friend Jacob when we were on the river, and right as they were kicking in, a thunderstorm like came over us, and we were like watching the lightning. It was scary as fuck, but it felt really good. It was cool. It was nice.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Is like, what was your last experience or the most profound? You can go either way, but
the most profound experience I've ever had on any psychedelics came like way after the trip. I had smoked DMT, and I saw this like pattern. It was like a plus sign pattern, like big, huge plus signs with like little
like a cross.
With like a cross, but like not a. It was a plus sign, not really a cross because it was symmetrical on every side, but there were like little ones inside of it moving every which way, and I couldn't really enjoy the trip because it took my breath away, so I was trying to focus on breathing at that point. But 6 months later, I'm sitting on my couch watching Ancient Aliens, and I see that symbol that I saw on my trip in a fucking crop circle, and I was like what the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? Aliens.
I want to believe.
Yeah, something. Maybe not aliens, but maybe like you tapped into frequency or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. Go ahead, Josh.
Okay, so I want to. This is all gonna tie in together in a minute here, but
Okay.
have you all ever played
Take a drink.
Yeah, take a drink. You definitely gonna want to take a drink. You guys have all played Call of Duty like when you were kids, like Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2. Remember when you would throw the flashbang and you would get hit with flashbang with that like ringing noise?
Yep.
Okay, remember that noise for a minute here, because I'm gonna get to a point where it's gonna all make sense why I asked
I've heard the hum.
So, first time I ever did mushrooms. Never will forget it. This is the most profound, like, it legitimately changed my life for the better, I think. But I'll never forget, I remember hearing all the time, if you're ever tripping, you're ever doing mushrooms, doing acid, don't look up at the sky at night. Don't look up at the night sky. And everybody used to tell me, oh, you gotta check it out. And like, everywhere, don't do it. I made the mistake of doing it my first time doing mushrooms.
Mistake?
And mistake. I called it a mistake, and I'm going to explain why here in a second. Is I looked up and I started staring in the space. I love looking at the stars, looking at the moon.
Sure.
Stared up in the space, and that flashbang noise, the screech, immediately. And it was like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like being taken through a portal and just everything's being flashed very quickly before you. It's like seeing everything that's ever going to happen, has happened, is happening at the same time in my face. It was like literally having God put his hand upon my head and give me everything that he was dealing with in that moment. It was fucking phenomenal. And it was like literally like a half a second it all came. Because I remember my boy was like, yo, don't do that. Because he saw me looking up. And I was like, whoa, how long was that, bro? He's like, he's like, you were only looking up for like a second or two. He's like, it's cool, I caught you. And I was like, bro,
in the night sky? In the night sky?
In the night, it was like 2 in
It's always
the morning,
at night, bro. It's always
at night. Like, it was like
I like it. I like
the only way to explain it is like I felt like, remember the scene from The Lion King where Mufasa comes out of the cloud? And so I explained to people, it's like Mufasa came and talked to me. That's how I feel. Like I feel like the hand of God came down and touched me.
How did that change your life?
It was just like number one, like I was a pretty staunch, like, yeah, God doesn't exist. He's been mathematically disproven, blah, blah, blah.
Same. I was kind of like that before psychedelics too.
I was like, look, I'm not going to say that there is a God. I'm just saying, based on what I have experienced, I cannot deny the existence of a higher power in being.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's just straight out. Number two, it was just one of those things of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was just like, it felt like almost like, okay, you were given all of this. You were shown all of this for a reason. This didn't just happen in a vacuum. Like, I don't believe in coincidences. I never did. That made me even more sure that this is not a coincidence. This happened for a reason. I was bestowed. I was shown this for a purpose. I don't know what it is. I don't understand it, but there's a reason I was given this information, and eventually it's going to make sense to me. And I still don't know what it means. And eventually, hopefully it makes sense. Because if not, it's going to be a hell of a fucking trip to ride out for the rest of my life. But it was fucking, like, it felt empowering. It wasn't like scary. Like, it wasn't like I came like, holy fuck. It was like, holy shit. Like, whoa. Like, you ever fucked a bitch for the first time? Same shit. You ever when you've had sex for the first time? Like, whoa, that was crazy. Like, same shit. It was like fucking for the first time. Like, good fucking. Not like I nutted. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, like the whoa when you actually have sex, not the lose the virginity one.
That's what it is. This is what this is about. Fuck yeah.
Now, Tim, I think you're next, but I have a similar.
Go ahead.
I have a similar looking up at the sky tripping story. So I can't remember if we were on mushrooms or it was 2CB. It might have been a research chemical, but
it definitely was.
Yeah. We took whatever we took. I want to say it was mushrooms. We took whatever we took at my buddy's house. He was trip sitting, and we went to, if you know, Johnson's Beach here in Pensacola. It's actually on Perdido Key, like Orange Beach, Alabama. Went out to the beach, and when our feet touched the sand, What?
I'm sorry. Alabama, when you look at the state signs, because I've seen a lot of them lately, looks like a woman's blown out vagina. Anyway, keep going.
I haven't. We don't let them keep that at our border. So that's like over there.
I'll show it to you.
We don't let them do that because we have night signs and they don't want to look bad.
Over you is what you're saying?
Yeah. So we went to the beach and it was nighttime, clear sky, and as soon as our feet like touched the sand, a shooting star went across the sky, and we all just hit the fucking sand running towards the water. We were just every which way running, and it was absolutely insane. And I looked up at the night sky for a while, and I started. Tell me what you see here.
A blown out vagina.
At the bottom? At the bottom?
Oh yeah, right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, yeah, maybe the link. Yeah, okay. That's disgusting. Okay.
Anyway,
so y'all were running every which way.
Curtain. Those are the meat curtains. So we were running, and then we finally chill out because like the shooting star was crazy, and we were like, no way, we're on acid. Okay, it was acid. So yeah, and I think it might have been July 4th. It might have been July 4th too.
Oh my God.
So we had fired off fireworks, went to the beach. I looked up at the sky, and the night sky, you could see, you know how you can see the dome of the earth really clear whenever you're like tripping like that?
Yeah.
It started breaking into like hexagons, like outlining itself in like hexagons on the dome of the earth. And then a hand or something reached in and peeled back like 4 of those hexagons, and it went completely white. Completely fucking white. And I looked down. I freaked out. I couldn't handle it. And then we went to Waffle House, and this guy was like freaking us out, and he was like, "Boys, it's a great day to be an American." We were like, "Hell yeah, brother!"
Oh, yeah,
it was a good night.
Oh, that's crazy.
But
It's
rip the
fascinating.
fucking dome of the earth off. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen.
It's fascinating to me, like how different everybody's experiences are, but how similar they are at the same time.
Well, that's why you get into like the study they were doing with DMT and stuff. People see the same shit. They talk to the same kind of entities. And so to me, there is some sort of this thing that Nikola Tesla talked about, the ether. There's something going on in the ionosphere with our consciousness where it's like if an idea pops into the earth, you better seize that opportunity because someone else is going to, because it's now out in the open. That idea is now out and it's in the shared consciousness unconsciously.
You said it like 3 times. You're good.
You did. We heard you.
Josh saw me in his mushroom trip.
I saw Ronan is actually Mufasa for
Also, condoms can hold an amazing amount of piss.
Thanks, Josh. I'll remember that later when I got to piss in a bitch's vagina.
So can a rattlesnake skin.
So perfect segue. My first and last 2 trips were iconically distinct, just as those last 2 comments were. They were like so different. So the first one, I remember we watched. Have you ever watched the movie Across the Universe?
Yes.
No.
Very long ago, but yes.
Oh, it's a very good movie, especially to watch on acid. Watch it sober, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's basically like a musical.
Don't tell me what to do. I might just watch it on mushrooms tonight. Let's see.
You may. It's a musical that recaps the Beatles. So it goes through the Vietnam War and a bunch of stuff. There's a story there, but it doesn't matter. When you watch it on acid, though, it's fucking crazy. So my first trip was all experimentation, fun, having a good time. You just think about the Beatles. Just think about their music. I mean, it's just like that's what the whole fucking movie is. And it was just experiencing everything, and it was a great time. My last time, I remember distinctly, there were 2 moments. There was one where I was standing in the shower, and it was right after we had taken it. It was about an hour or 2 later. And I remember thinking, how the fuck did I get tricked into doing this again? And then later on, there was another moment where I heard songs from that movie because I remember seeing the images and hearing the song. But it turned. It was like, I get by with little help from my friends, but it turned dark and they started laughing at me. And then I remember like looking at my ceiling fan and it spinning, and like this old witch from like Snow White. You remember the old witch from Snow White?
She's ugly. Yeah, I do remember her.
That bitch showed up, and with like her fingernail was like the light, and it just kept glowing. And I just like went super far down. And I remember coming out of that though, waking up, and because I fell asleep. Have you ever done acid or mushrooms and fell asleep and woke up? It's life changing. You wake up in a whole new reality.
Yeah.
But anyway, I remember waking up from that, and towards the end, this is why I think like the last few hours are the most important, because you kind of like take everything in that happened and you kind of rationalize it all and try to put all the pieces together and what it means. And this was the part that broke me from all drugs. Like, I mean, I still drink and I still drink Mountain Dew and do all that, but like all like
Mountain Dew
hardcore.
is a hard drug, dude.
Yeah.
Hard drug to kick.
Sugar for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
A hardcore psychedelics for sure, though. This broke me of all of it because I remember thinking, how come I can't have such an exciting life while I'm sober? Why do I have to do drugs to feel anything? And like those like thoughts kept racing through my head, and it just ruined the concept of doing mushrooms or acid or really even smoking weed ever again. Is because it's just, why does my life have to be so shit unless I'm doing drugs?
I think I was kind of asked that same question by someone who went on to become a cop. So that's cop energy that you have right there.
Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, well,
it is kind of
well,
custom cop energy. I
it
get
is
that.
I
because
don't know, bro.
you drink.
I don't know,
You
dude.
drink when you're socializing with your friends, right?
I drink with you guys, yeah.
Yeah, so like it's kind of like that in the sense of like use it as a tool to maybe figure some shit out every now and then. You don't have to you don't have to use it. You can figure it out sober, but if you're looking for something spiritual or like a spiritual answer, I think it's a good tool.
I think it woke me up to like realizing that I don't need that shit.
And I think maybe you don't, because it's not for everybody either. It's like if that's all that it gave you, then that's what it gave you.
Because the beginning of the trip was, how the fuck did I get tricked into this? And like the whole concept is like, this isn't going to go well. It's not going to end well. It's not going to be a good time. We're going to fucking hate it.
Yeah.
And then by the end, it's like, you don't need this shit. Move on.
Yeah.
And then my life has been exponentially better year after year ever since I stopped.
I mean, it's that. But then didn't it tell you? Didn't it tell you the right thing then?
It kind of did, but
So,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of people get tricked or trapped.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, for sure.
Because you can fall in the other way too. You guys were talking about the demigod thing earlier.
It's a real. It's a real thing.
It's super real. I remember a guy that like tried to manipulate the whole group of us. Like he, I don't know if he was on a higher plane or a different plane or what it was, but there is a demigod effect where you think you rule the universe, and then you cannot. It's like being addicted to that feeling. You cannot stop. And I had friends too. You guys were talking about like the lemon thing and how it opens up stuff, and that just reminded me of like, I used to have friends that were super into the psychedelics, and they used to look at like what parts of the brain it would affect, and then they would compare it with other drugs, and then they would circulate their drug usage based on what parts of the brain it would affect, so that they could experience the maximum usage of the brain, like without damaging. And one of these guys went so fucking crazy, he drove his car off the road and almost committed suicide. Because he thought like the girl that he loved, the answer to his universe, didn't love him. Like, it does have that effect where it could make you think you're larger than life.
Yep.
And can destroy you.
We had a guy who was doing acid for like a week straight.
Dirty ass druggies. Fuck you, Vinny. This is real shit. This is what happens.
We had a guy. He wasn't our friend, but he was like someone who lived with a friend at the time. I don't know if we could call him a friend. He sold weed to some of our friends. His roommate,
He was a drug dealer. is what
yeah,
he
he was a drug dealer. His friend was on acid for like a week straight, and then like the cops like busted down his door, and he almost got into a shootout with the cops or something like that. Got arrested and shit like that. So it does make you feel like I don't know, you're almost it doesn't make you feel like that if you just do it one time for like the good of figuring out what's going on. But if you keep doing it, you can lose your shit, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean the dopamine alone, just trying to get your dopamine levels back after a trip, like one trip. You got to regulate that shit.
Yep. My rule of thumb was once a week. You can't do it more than once a week.
Unless you're at a music festival, then it's free. Then you just got to keep going, baby.
See, and this is where people get lost. Like, I like my whole drug culture. Like, and this is like I said, I didn't get bullied because I was like, everything in moderation. I'm gonna get just as high as I feel comfortable with it, not a penny more. And it was a line I heard from a movie when I was like 12 or 13 that kind of stuck with me is, and you guys have probably heard me say it at least once or twice, is I'd rather feel like God some of the time and complete shit the rest of the time than just okay all of the time. Fuck mediocrity. So
I agree. I agree with everything.
I kind of get where Tim's coming from, but at the same time, like, maybe it's just overinflated ego, narcissism. I'm a bad person. I'm a waste of. So y'all have had a lot of critiques on Josh Halafka, but the reality is, like, I think I got a pretty good life. I think I'm a good person. Like, it really comes to like a sense of self too, as well.
As far as that goes, Josh, you say a lot of crazy shit.
I do,
but at the end of the day,
I acknowledge that.
And I feel this way about everybody that's ever been on our show. Not all our guests, maybe, but definitely
the hosts.
Definitely the 7 or 8 hosts that we started with or had over the years. I feel the same way about all of them. Each of them are good people. They may say some crazy shit sometimes and shit I disagree with, but at the end of the day, push comes to shove, we're standing it next to the boxcar together.
Cheers. We are brothers. Cheers. We are brothers.
Yeah.
I agree. I love you, Josh. I know we have it out all the time. I will say, since we're on the topic of drugs and all of that, I fully support psychedelics and shit like that. But if you're sitting home doing whippets, you need to chill the fuck out. You are retarded. You are retarded if you're doing whippets.
Y'all need to go to the
I have done a lot of whippets.
Dude,
I've never done whippets.
I've never done whippets either. Never. Won't do it. I started to have a conversation with a guy.
I've done a lot of whippets.
As he was progressively doing whippets, and the sentences, the way they fall apart is it's amazing. It is awesome. So if you're doing whippets, you need to fucking stop that. That causes holes in brains.
All right, boys and girls, I'm gonna give you the PSA. I'm gonna give you a speech here. If you're doing weed, that's fine. You're doing psychedelics once in a while, that's cool. If you're doing
even a bump of cocaine, you do a little cocaine.
Yeah, a little
coke's good. My rule for coke is don't pay for it.
Don't pay exactly. Tim is right. Don't pay for it. If you get offered at a party, do it, but don't pay for it.
That's right.
If opioids, don't do that shit.
Pills.
PCP,
stay away from the pills too.
Prescriptions, don't do that shit. I'm not telling you don't do that shit because I want to run your life. I'm telling you as a friend, I've seen friends who've gotten fucked up. I have a ton of friends who are dead and in the ground because of that shit. I do not recommend it. It's not fun. It's not going to make your life better. You're not going to feel cooler. It's not going to make you Joe Camel. You are a piece of shit. Don't fucking do
But
it.
if you need to get some work done and a friend has some Adderall, maybe take some Adderall that day. That's
Take
fine.
one XR30.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, one XR30 will get you through. I promise. You don't need to take 12 of them like I did once upon a time. Yeah, exactly.
Your heart's gonna explode if you keep doing that.
I shouldn't be here. There's a lot of shit I shouldn't be here for.
Most tabs of acid, 10. Go.
2.
4.
Oh, you guys gotta get on my level, son.
10. Well, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you're done with it.
You gotta build up, dude. You gotta build up. All right.
No, you said you did it 2 times. What did you do? 5 and then 10?
I didn't. No, I told you my best and worst. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't tell you. I told you about 2 times. I didn't tell you all of them.
As there were only 2 of them. I was like, wait a minute.
No. Tim has researched Trumphood by rejecting drugs. Has reached Trump. Listen, yeah. Well, except I'm better than Trump because I drink with you guys.
Yeah, Trump needs some mushrooms. If anyone needs some mushrooms, it's
Trump. No.
Jesus, right now.
He needs Jesus.
I think there's a limit. Maybe you guys haven't hit it yet. I do think there is a limit. And when you hit the limit, there is a clear warning sign that tells you to stop. And if you do not stop, it'll kill you. That's where I'm at. And it doesn't have to kill you physically. It'll kill you mentally. It'll kill you whatever. But you will fucking die if you do not stop. And maybe you haven't hit that limit yet. Maybe you haven't hit that limit yet.
I'm ready to die tonight. I'm ready to die tonight.
I'm fucking telling you, bro.
I'm fucking telling you.
That's what.
Okay. I'm fucking telling you, I'm gonna fucking do it again.
You will get AIDS and you will die. Okay?
I'm do it again.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you.
Okay.
You
haven't done it. I do it every now and then. I haven't tripped in a while. And I need to, because I've entered in like a new chapter. I like to do it in new chapters, you know? It's nice.
Like I'll say this, my moving out to Arizona where we have legal weed, my relationship with marijuana has very radically changed. Like I don't smoke all that off. I don't even really be hitting my shit all that much anymore. Like I really just do it to go to bed. I feel like I'm back in high
go
school,
for it.
early college, smoke it at the end of the night, go to bed, have a great sleep, wake up in the morning feeling refreshed. If that's where my drug use gets me to, I think I've had a good fucking life. I didn't fuck up somewhere.
At least we're not drinking adrenochrome like Trump and Jeffrey Epstein.
Whoa.
At least you're not drinking Everclear like this dumbass.
Well, we were. Well, I
Dude,
told you we
gay
felt
as
wrong with
shit.
it. So yeah, we were.
You actually, I forgot why I started looking this up, and it was because of you. It was because of you. Yeah.
I mean, Everclear is better than Odesca vodka.
Oh, we're about to drink a Everclear. Oh,
Everclear.
So this isn't the one I watched. The original one that I watched was something like some girl was like doing a bunch of challenges, and somebody dared her to drink a glass of Everclear, and she did.
Oh,
and she towards the end of the video, she was like, I gotta go, and she like turned it off before anything bad happened. This is not that video. I have not seen this video, but while I was searching for that video, this one kept coming up, so that tells me it's good.
He's gonna die.
Before we start, show of hands, who here either themselves or knows someone who was violently violated by a bottle of Goldschlager in their lives?
Oh, me personally, yes.
Don't remember.
I used to have a friend. When I went over to their house, they would tell me like this is the best alcohol, and I said why, and they were like, well, there's little gold flakes in it, and I said, okay, does that mean it's expensive? And they said no.
Tim had black friends. That little gold flakes in that motherfucker.
It was a white girl. Anyway,
it was a white girl. It's always a white girl.
What they said was, it cuts up your esophagus and your intestines while it goes down, because you drink the gold flakes, it slices on the way down, and so you absorb the alcohol faster. I don't know if that's true or not. All I know is bad times.
That's like the fiberglass. That's like the fiberglass and dip.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to name her name, but I had a friend in college who my sophomore year got known campus wide as Gold Flakes, because she drank about half a handle of Goldschlager on her own at a house party, like a fraternity house party. And while coming down the steps from the bathroom, proceeded to vomit all the way down the steps. All over a bunch of people, nonetheless.
Yeah. Saying no to drugs is the only way to reach Trumphood, guys.
Okay.
Violated by Goldschlager. Never again. Never sicker.
Never sicker.
All right.
Okay, I gotta see this cleared out.
Yeah, this guy. Like I said, this is not the video I was looking for. I do not stand by it. It's the one that kept coming up. There's like 10 links to this video, so it's got to be good. Yeah, here we go.
Today we're trying Everclear, taking a shot with no reaction.
Oh shit. He doesn't know, does he?
190 proof, 95 ABV.
Young man, I wouldn't do that.
Why does she look like Linda McMahon?
You're confident.
Or Ozzy's
I
wife.
applaud you for it, but you do realize that this shit
Sharon
is
Osbourne.
illegal in about 11 different states.
Is it really?
It is.
Wait for it. Yeah, we kind of saw that coming.
All right, you guys.
Round two.
All right, you guys.
From your first mistake.
I do have more
Everclear is so good.
No, you don't, dude.
Everclear is so good.
Also using water as a chaser.
That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help do anything except maybe help extinguish the fire you're about to feel.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Cheers.
I'm burning.
Yeah, you are, and that shit's gonna burn going in and coming out. I'm curious if during your reresearch you realize that this stuff is highly flammable and it's basically rubbing alcohol, paint thinner, an
That's it,
industrial
dude.
disinfectant, kills germs and
She's not wrong, dude. That stuff is
No,
terrible. Don't ever
Frankie
do
went
that.
out 16 years old and chased it with Mountain Dew.
How do they even sell this shit, bro?
Yeah. Well, you put it in like
It is made from grain and bottled up to 95% alcohol.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bruh.
good for bonfires.
Come on, dude.
Good for bonfires, brother.
It is really good for bonfires.
And like if you just want to get drunk really fast, that is
Everclear.
it. That is it.
Everclear.
Dude. If you just want to take 2 shots and then boom, you're good.
One shot and be like, boom.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why we were such sick fucks as kids, but like,
I have a confession. I've only
Uh-huh.
drank Everclear once, and I did like
Yeah,
half
that's
a
all
shot.
you need.
Yeah, I do. I learned very quickly. I'm like, ooh, this shit's gonna fuck me bad.
I think we put it in Hunch Punch a couple times. I definitely. I don't know why. Like I had people buy me alcohol, and whenever I was like young, and they were like, "What do you want? Some like Captain or something?" And I was like, "Everclear." They're like, "Hold." I think my brother might have given me this talk, or maybe my cousin. They were like, "What the fuck are you about to do with this shit?" And I'm like, "We'll be fine. We're not driving anywhere, but you still could get alcohol poisoning on the spot. So it is what it is."
Why do I know this name? Do you guys recognize the name Shoe Nice?
No.
This is like an old YouTuber. Shoe Nice is an American comedian, competitive eater, and YouTuber. I feel like this was like a super like alcoholic guy. Anyway, we used to make jungle juice with it. 1 liter Everclear, 1 liter, 2 liter Senkus, and 2 packets of orange Kool-Aid.
Sounds delicious.
It does.
It doesn't sound like it's going to stop the pain. It's not enough.
But me and my brother, you shouldn't be,
electrolytes.
yeah, you shouldn't be listening to me and my brother. We went and bought moonshine from Joey the other day, so we have.
Well,
a
you
lot of
guys have good
moonshine.
taste. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I vaguely remember this guy. He was like a guy. This is what Leighton warned us about. You guys remember when we started taking donations and we started drinking during donations, and Leighton was like, "Be careful, set a minimum because you're going to kill yourself."
Yep.
Remember that conversation?
Mhm.
It's because of people like this. Here it is.
Hey everyone, Shoe Nice again. A liquor bid to end all bids. You guys ready? Let's do this.
Are you ready? By the way, Shoe Nice slams Everclear bottle, whole bottle.
So he's dead,
Oh
right?
no.
So he's dead, right?
Oh no.
He had a stomach pumped.
Oh no. Yeah, there we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Fuck it. I'm in. I'm all in. I'm all in. Let's fucking go. All in. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I want to see the bubble.
He's cutting the bottle open, fresh from Amazon.
Fresh from Amazon.
I don't know. This may have been before Amazon. He's a pretty old YouTuber.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, look at he's getting red. He's getting nervous. He knows what he's about to do, and he's scared.
He's about to kill himself. Yeah.
He's shaking. You can see his hand shaking.
This is a professional
Goes
alcoholic.
out of the screen, it don't matter. Can't buy this shit in New York.
Can't buy this shit in New York.
Is it really banned in 11 states?
Yes, it's banned in a bunch of places because it fucks people up really bad.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
Overconsumption may endanger your health.
May
190
endanger your
proof,
health.
guys.
95%.
190 grain proof alcohol banned in several U.S. states due to concerns over binge drinking and high potency.
Yeah,
95%.
You can run your car off that for a little bit.
Despite these bans, many states allow sale of 200 proof food grade ethanol for non-beverage purposes. What?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. All right, keep going.
I ain't playing games.
I ain't playing games. We need to get this
Your
as
mark.
a fucking emoji in fucking Swamp Discord.
He's preparing himself. He knows,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Oh, hold
He
the
knows.
nose.
Oh my God. No,
This is-
you hear the bubbling.
Don't do
Oh my
it.
God. Oh
Dude,
my
he
God.
pounded the whole
Oh.
bottle. That bottle is gone. Look at this right
What
here.
happened?
Watch the end, dude. Watch the end.
Oh,
He
I'm watching
finishes
it.
the whole bottle.
Watch it. He can smell it.
You can smell it.
He can smell it. That's why he held his nose. He's like, I'm not gonna make it.
This is like a 20-year-old video, and this still hits hard as fuck.
Man.
Yeah, he's
Because we
done.
all know what's going on there.
He's done. Throw up immediately. Throw up. Throw
Throw
up. Throw up now.
Drinking a little coffee.
Coffee ain't gonna save you now. Yeah, he's dead.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I tightened up. I'm all right. You're not yet. You're not all right. Not gonna be.
All right, people, I got standby.
He's got people on standby.
Yeah, in case he dies.
He's gonna die.
I didn't want to go for 1 minute on this video. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bro.
Did we look and see what happened? Did he?
This is the Shoe Knife archive. So this was posted 5 years ago. I did do a search while we were watching the video. Also, work that ass for daddy. Anyway, yes, Shoe Knife is still alive.
Good job.
He still lives. Woo! He has been
a long history of severe alcoholism, homelessness, public struggles. What is my uncle?
He remains active on TikTok and Cameo. No way, dude.
How much?
But my question is, did he go to the hospital after that?
Probably, bro. But I want to see how much would it cost us to get like Shoe Nice on the show for a night.
I'm trying to search it.
Probably all of the super chats we've ever gotten.
No, he's way cheaper than that.
I could probably afford him out of pocket.
Yeah,
he's way cheaper, dude. Let me see. This is Shoe Nice 22 TikTok. Only 156 followers? Come on, dude.
That's what I'm saying. You think he's gonna be expensive?
Yeah.
I'm that dude from YouTube. Yeah, that's you.
Hey everyone, Shoe Nice again. Well, basically, this is my first TikTok.
MAGA 2022. Charlie Kirk.
What?
What is this?
He's got to come on the show.
Yeah.
I'm hoping everybody can welcome me here. Just hit the follow button.
That's so creepy.
He's a little creepy. But that's okay.
A little creepy. Happy 37th birthday.
Oh, he's all right.
That's so wild. Wow. I can't believe he's still alive.
Ice cream truck, my bad.
Okay, fine.
Wait, he's got some. He's got some breathing tube right there.
I'm on to you, Shoe Nice.
Hey everyone, don't worry about it. I'm wearing shorts.
I didn't know hospitals have tanning beds. You're in a men's locker room or washing or changing with your good time party boys, aren't you?
Okay, this is weird. His algorithm is weird, dude. He's eating toilet paper and drinking. What is that?
That's glue and
That
toilet
really
paper.
is what blew me up.
Following this video, Shoe Nice began to establish himself as an individual who could eat anything and everything that he was challenged to, all for the entertainment of the viewers. He would eat sticks of
he's just built
deodorant,
different.
glue, toilet paper, food, but more significantly, alcohol. Now, alcohol or liquor is a very important thing to mention in Shoe Nice's journey because it's often speculated that it's the leading reason for why he's had so many issues throughout his life and YouTube career.
On your mark, get set. Shoe Nice. Shoe Nice.
I'm Shoe Nice.
All right, he's on Cameo. Let me see. Cameo.com. Let's find out. We can get Anna Kasparian, we found out, for a couple $100. You too can contribute to the Anna Kasparian fund.
Yeah.
Shoe Nice. Let me see. Shoe Nice YouTuber. Oh my God. $5.
How long do you get him for $5?
I don't know.
Just a video, right? Just a cameo.
He just did one yesterday.
I'll pay him $100 to come on the show for a night.
Wrote someone, get advice. Fantasy football.
Oh, a members only show, or the Bueno Bowl the Super
finale.
Bowl. Yeah,
yeah, the Bueno Bowl, the Bueno Bowl award show.
Yeah,
I'm a famous TikTok and YouTube entertainer. My cameos are life changing. 56 years old.
Wow.
I would not have guessed.
No, yeah, he looks younger.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, we may get. I'll have to inquire further at a later date because I have to piss really bad.
Mhm.
I don't know anything that we didn't talk about that you guys want to talk about.
No, man, I feel like we got closer over this
got
episode.
everything.
This was a good episode.
That's a good episode. We didn't fight for once. I didn't have to tell Rob to go fuck himself. Rob didn't tell me to go suck a dick anywhere in the show. We shared. We were vulnerable with each other. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I love it.
It was tears in my eyes. It was like a therapy session.
It was good. It was good.
We went to it was like going to a healing center. We healed. We were healed.
And now the only thing left is for us to like get together and then somehow convince Tim to like trip with us. I don't know how we're gonna be able to do it.
Naked.
But like,
naked with our
all of us
cocks out.
in a circle, tripping naked,
Tripping balls naked together. Right?
Literally
You're gonna come
tripping
to the
balls.
naked tripping balls circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like an asshole because I asked you what you wanted to talk about and then walked away right away. But anyway.
No.
Talking
Because
about
we were
sticking
saying
our-
it's
we were
beautiful.
talking about touching dicks together. That's
Yeah,
what-
we're saying,
Grand Rapids. Yeah.
Yeah, we're saying that we need to somehow convince you to trip with us. We need to do a
We'll pay
swamp
for
trip.
it. I know your rule. You
Never
don't
again.
Never
Hashtag
again.
Never again.
Yep.
He promised the
Tim will be
Lord.
babysitter.
Yep. I knew. I'm telling you, you haven't got there yet. You haven't got to the finish line yet. And I'm telling you, there's a pact you make. And if you do this again, you will die.
I am, excited for the day I hit that wall, Tim.
Yeah, it's not
I
fun.
don't think I've been
Yep. Okay. That's cool. Plugs. Can I plug?
Yeah, go
wrapping
ahead.
it up.
Plug it away.
Yeah. I'll be in Mobile tomorrow night for the Crescent Theater's first ever open mic. So shout out to the Crescent Theater and the guys running it, Zeke and I think Carson. You guys are doing a cool job up there with a cool venue, and I'm looking forward to doing an open mic there and getting back into the groove of comedy because I've been out for like a couple months now.
Yeah. All right. Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Excited for you. Hey, Swamp Creature, RealSwampcast.com. Check out our website. Follow us online at Real Swamp Creatures. You can follow me at Real Swamp Josh. Come join the Discord if you haven't already. If you're watching the show somehow and you're not in the Discord, you're missing out on
You're a loser.
98% of the fun that comes with being Swamp Creatures here. And come tune in. If you're on YouTube watching us, subscribe, become a member of the show. I think it's only $2 to sign up. You get the free, you get the cool members only show we do almost every Sunday. Sometimes not every Sunday because, we got things, but come see us every Tuesday here. We got a little bit of an earlier show time now. And
I think it's nice. I like the earlier showtime.
How are you liking it? How are you liking it, Josh?
I mean, I'm adjusting. It hasn't been a problem for me at this point here. So, I mean, it's not bad. I can dig it. It's a little earlier in the night. Get some stuff out. Can have some fun in the lounge a little.
What time is it for you right now?
Right now, as we're speaking, 7:43 p.m.
Oh, that's
You're only an hour behind. Yeah, you're only an hour behind.
Yeah, you guys are in Central Time now, so it's there's an hour difference for all of us. We're chilling until daylight savings time comes back. I'm only an hour away.
Dude, fuck you goddamn clanker piece of shit.
Clanker, Rashford 0097. Fuck you, piece of shit. # lounge. Yes, if you're not in the Discord,
We will shout out. Yeah. Get in the Discord. Get in the lounge. We'll be there tonight.
I'll join for a little bit. Yeah.
I do want to say to this Waco guy, because he's obviously way behind in the episode. Do give us a like and subscribe. And to you guys out there,
there's a new one. He's got a Bernie on Game of Thrones. That was his thing. Bernie on Game of Thrones. Look at it.
What? Codename Bubba.
No. Look at his picture.
Oh, it is Bernie on Game of Thrones. Okay. Well, maybe don't like and subscribe.
No, you do it. Come on.
Do it.
You'll
be fine. You'll be fine. But you guys share it with your friends who are like-minded, who you think will like us too. We're trying to get up to 1,000. We haven't been able to break 700 for months, and we're so close. We need to break 700 at least.
And this will do it. This will be the video that does it. It's gonna happen, Rob.
It's gonna have arms. It's gonna have arms somehow. The tongue is good. That's it. That's it for the show.
All right. See y'all.